Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punching? When I was hitting him with body punching, I heard him, actually he was crying in there. You're saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
Boxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time. Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and you're taking those punches.
Quality Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another flagship edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside the damn near the whole crew, except Doomy Doomatron. So we got Moore's house, because it's his house, and then Doyen Francis.
What up?
Doyen Francisco and Mario Monguia. What up, fellas?
What up?
Yo,
What's happening?
Doyen Francisco almost sound like Don Francisco. Remember Don Francisco?
No. Who is that?
Mario's mad fake Spanish.
Who is
bro.
that guy?
Oh wait, you talking about the
Showing the guys
the psychic?
No, man.
What's your ID, Mario?
Bro, the psychic's name is Gualtemercado.
Are you talking about the little guy that was on Salvador Gigante?
Nah, he's like the Arsenio Hall of Spanish, man. He's like, his name is Don Francisco. El Sábado Gigante. Come on, you tripping, man. Yo, y'all ain't have
off,
Channel
bro,
41 in your house? What the
Yo,
hell?
listen, I'm not going to let you down any more this show. So let's get into the UFC that we got. I'm playing. He got mad at that one. Look, he's sour. he real sour.
Yo, speaking of UFC, you know that they selling the pay-per-view on Disney Plus?
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because ESPN, Hulu, and Disney.
Yo,
wow, I didn't know that.
They marketing it with that Falcon. It's like, watch the Falcon and buy the pay-per-view. It's like, no.
The hell, those don't even combine at all.
Exactly.
It's like, have a Bud Light and watch wrestling. Why does that have to go together?
It doesn't go together. But what up, though?
We chilling. We ready for fights, yo. We ready. Yo, I swear, this is a really good DAZN card. Yo, you're tripping. Why you laughing?
Only knows, Showcase said Mario only knows Spanish food. Get it? Because you can't speak Spanish?
Yeah. Okay.
Yo,
what's up?
Kid is.
Ain't nobody going to order for your ass now.
Oh, God.
But yeah, listen, man.
Francis with the specs over here, yo, trying to look like he about to give you the right pick.
You wear
he trying to look like he about to give you the right pick from
you wear contacts?
The Canadian professor.
You wear contacts, Francis?
No.
No.
You crazy, yo. Don't listen. That's over here. He something else, man. I'm telling you.
Yo, I seen that show, kid. I seen that. Steve Cunningham, one of our very own, who allowed us to host Border Wars in his gym. He replaces Antonio Tarver in the Legends League. I mean, not in the Legends Leagues, but in Thrillers.
Oh, you must have read that on the boxingvoice.com this week.
No, Showkid.
No, you read it on the boxingvoice.com by Julio.
No. Showkid read it on the boxingvoice.com.
Oh,
then
okay,
he said
by
it
Julio.
on the Boxing Voice radio show.
Shout out to him then. Good job.
Shout out to Showkid.
That was a little awkward, but we got to do it. Shout out to everybody on the show, man. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on the way in. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Listen, we have a long list of stuff to talk about. So if you start talking about it, you know Border Wars takes over all the time. So let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Well, first and foremost, I don't know. What did we start with? DAZN?
Well, you told me to put Serrano. Why you acting?
Oh, yeah, Serrano. My bad. You're right. Well, we got...
Yo, he gets so scared when he put his little hardcore topics. He gets so scared to, like, take lead.
Bruh, why you even... That, first of all right, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. You trying to ruin the flow of the show, and I'm not going to let you, because we got to, make this snappy so we can get to watching Amanda Serrano, who is
y'all still
fighting.
What you talking about? Your Morehouse, you get that heavy bag yet?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He said
that the other day, right? He
sent pictures of his home gym already, man. It's transforming.
Yeah, he got a home gym now.
Kind of home gym.
Bit of a home gym.
I got a speed bag. I got a heavy bag. I got a couple free weights.
So hold on, Ness, hold on. Hold on a second. How come you not saying nothing about the speed bag? Would you killing everybody else that said something about the speed bag?
He
My
ain't
man
show it.
the speed bag, and that's like
He ain't show it to me. He only sent me like the pictures of the heavy bag. But what's up, Micah K?
What's going on? Ness. Now.
Oh, who's that playing in the background? Is that you?
I got it in the background.
Mike, make sure you ain't leave the YouTube channel on.
I can hear it.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah,
I can hear it now. Yeah.
Make sure. There you go.
There, it's off.
So
Micah came in hot. What's up, Micah?
You was about to ask us something. You said, Ness, what? What did I do?
I don't know how to work Skype, so I'm Instagramming you like, what should I do?
Oh man, I'm over here, but you here now. You made it.
I know. Hopefully, I know how to do it again. Okay, I think I did the call. I'm not used to Skype. Okay, I'm here.
So right now we ain't even take off. We just playing around and talking a little bit about Amanda Serrano and her big unification match.
We wasn't really though.
No, Mario was about to get into that.
We were about to get into it. Yeah, Amanda Serrano, 39-1-1.
Why are you hiding
from Puerto Rico? Yo, you being disrespectful to Amanda now.
Hold on, but why are you hiding Ness from the speed bag? Okay, go ahead. Amanda Serrano, she's a great fighter. Go ahead.
Oh man.
She is fighting Daniela Bermudez in the unification bout, as Ness said. It is for the WBC, the WBO, and the vacant IBO featherweight title. This is happening tonight on NBC Sports.
I just wanted to interject and say they got the IBO on the line, but none of the pictures show the IBO, man. What's this disrespect?
What's going on, man?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
IBO, man. The other
I'm not sure, but this is hoping to be another really good Ring City USA card. They've done a really good job, and this one's going to be in Puerto Rico. So Amanda's definitely going to be. Ness, you said it earlier today. From the pictures, it looks like there's not going to be a crowd at all.
Nah, it looks
can anybody confirm that there's not going to be a crowd?
No, I don't know. It looks bubble, but I mean, it'll start in a bit. It should be starting on Twitch right now, though. The undercards are on Twitch, bro.
That's right. I saw that.
I'm not a Twitcher like that. But Mike, are you excited about Amanda Serrano? I'm gonna be real. I'm not really I think I seen her the other time. She had the Jordans on. That's what I ain't gonna front. That's the only thing been running through my mind. Is she gonna wear them heavy ass Jordans again? Cause she be wearing.
Oh yeah.
She won in them Jordans though. Don't talk about her J's.
No, she did.
How they have you when dudes be hooping in the Jordans? You tripping?
Nah, not those though.
And she had Jordan 12s on, man.
I was just about to ask y'all what number was those. I was just about to ask what number because I'm not a Jordan guy, but them damn things looked heavy. Y'all know they did.
They did. No, they did.
And then she didn't even have them tied. She didn't even have them tied. She was like,
leather, bro.
No, they were what's it called when you put the laces in? It's called something. The sneakerheads call it something. But yeah, you could stay tied like that.
Oh, so they were tied? I can't tell.
I mean, you couldn't tell whether they were or not, but you can have them tied from that position. Like
he had the Queen City going, man. Queen City didn't have none of his shoes tied.
Yeah, I know.
Adrian, man, none of them. He was loose.
Yo, you know, when I did the research on this fight, because I couldn't find anything out about this Argentine woman that she's facing. And I never noticed Amanda Serrano had a loss. Like, it's always been on her record, obviously, but I never even... She's been, winning for so long that, like, I almost erased that loss from her resume, and then it was just, like, there. I'm like, damn, who beat her and when? And she got a draw, right?
I looked at a little bit of her opponent. I don't know if I'm saying the name properly, so excuse me. It's Daniela Bermudez. I don't, I'm not the best with names, but she definitely gritty. She gonna come at you. She'll definitely apply pressure and things like that. She got, nice little right hand and stuff, but I can't see her beating Amanda at all, especially with Amanda's quickness and power in both hands, her being a southpaw and things like that. I don't see it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know a lot about her opponent. I didn't know a lot, but I saw some stuff on her, just recently. I just looked it up. So
let me tell you, if you would have,
that was a great breakdown. I absolutely agree.
You would have shocked me. She's got some experience. Apparently, she's got some fights under her belt.
She does.
Well, y'all both would have shocked me had y'all actually seen her fight before this, because I've never heard of this woman. I'm sorry. Like, this was all research. I've never seen her fight. I never heard of her fight on nobody's card, nothing. I never heard of her.
Well, listen, Micah broke it down perfectly. This is the Amanda show tonight. That's what this is about. The women's division has gained a lot of momentum, and there are fighters, like Shields, like Taylor, who continue to McCaskill, who continue to come out and impress and do things to move the entire division forward. And tonight is Amanda's turn to be on the big stage, in front of a large audience. It's not NBC, but it's NBC Sports Network, and you can guarantee that, they're going to have the spotlight on them. This is a big moment for her. She's got to show up and continue the momentum forward.
Yo, where the Puerto Ricans at, man? We talking about the only 5 division world champion Puerto Rican, and they ain't coming out supporting him. Amanda Serrano? We talking about it's never been done. No male, only fighter.
Well, I just want to go double back.
I think we'll get him.
I want to double back because Mario mentioned, a lot of women in the sport. And I don't know if you mentioned
29 KOs. Wow.
She's Argentine. It's like I told y'all, this might be a Marcos Maidana versus Victor Ortiz.
You did say that.
Where Victor is he was the house fighter. He was the golden boy. But then, Marcos was this unknown, rugged Australian. I keep saying Australian for Argentina, but Argentine dude who knocked him down 3 times in that one fight, and it was supposed to be Ortiz to win. So, we never know what these Australians bring. Like we mentioned it earlier, Diego Chavez. I said Australian again? What the hell?
No, I didn't hear you say that. I thought you
we never know what these Argentinians bring, man.
Matisse.
We know Matisse. Marcos Maidana, Sergio Martinez. Diego Chavez.
Chavez, a great.
And I don't know any Argentines that didn't do good, right? Like,
that aren't a dog in some way.
I guess the only one is the one that Charlo beat up. That dude is
Castano, yeah.
No, not that one. They didn't fight yet. I meant the big brother. Remember Charlo fought Highland? Isn't he Argentine?
Patrick Highland.
No. It wasn't Patrick. It was like Patrick. Sebastian
Highland, yeah.
I think he was Argentine.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to double back. Now, again, I'm asking, not correcting. Were you just mentioning those famous boxing women because they have titles or just because they're achieving great things in boxing?
Yes, because they're achieving great things in boxing.
Okay.
McCaskill got halted, thrown into the spotlight in a major way. Shields continues to make a case for one of the best fighters on the planet right now, regardless of gender. And Katie Taylor obviously has that combination of, in-ring skill and out of the ring, commercial appeal.
I don't know if I wanted to throw, and very bad day for me to say this. We're having a female co-host on the line today, but I don't know if I wanted to throw Ebanie, is her name? Ebanie Bridges in there because
Ebanie Bridges.
So I don't know if I wanted to throw her name in that list that you made because she's fighting Shannon Courtney and she only got like 4 fights, or because like I remember her for other reasons like the weigh-in and stuff like that, because that's a lot of controversy right now in boxing. And even she did an interview where she was like, you know I look good and I'm selling it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are talking about the fact that Courtney called her out on being overly sexy and wearing lingerie to the weigh-in and things like that. But, you know, we tell these male fighters to get on their social media, to interact, to interview. Is it any wrong of her to, I guess, find her own lane? Because she's made herself a name. Like, she's literally fighting Shannon Courtney.
Absolutely.
And now almost everybody knows her. And that shit happened, I feel like, in 3-4 months. We interviewed her like 4 months ago, and now she's famous. It's like, what the fuck?
Go ahead, Mike.
Just being a woman, I feel like it's your choice. And like I said before when I co-hosted the show one time, as far as when you dealing with social media and things like that, she probably feel like as a woman, in order to draw in certain people, I need to have that certain image. And so I feel like it depends on whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? As far as with her being more sexy, she probably feel like, okay, I need that attention, because I know sometimes with the men, they don't really watch women's boxing. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a woman and I have to get better at even supporting, because sometimes I don't go towards that. Just like we just talked about with Amanda and the opponent, I didn't even know. I had to go back, look to see, just to even try to research certain things. So she's looking like I gotta draw more people in, and that's something as women we struggle with, as far as, oh, should I show more, should I not, am I gonna get the views and things like that. So
you know why I asked the question? The reason why
she's in a title shot. She's in a title shot in 5 fights, and I'm just questioning.
Get it real quick.
I wanted to ask. That's the reason why I wanted to ask if Puerto Rico is not in the house, because if she's a 5 or 7 division world champion, it don't really matter who she should fight. She should carry that audience nonetheless because of her greatness, right? We look at when Fanchon Cruz fought Jimenez. It was a good crowd. They kind of came out in support of Jimenez. Did they not, Ness? Fella?
Yeah, but that's Mexican, bro. But that's Mexican.
I'm saying the type of fighter she is, she should have more of that support, especially from the Puerto Ricans, man. They should be riding behind her like 100. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
she's got a good fan base. Twitter, that you see it. You see that people. And here's the thing about the Serrano sisters in general. I think that they have their detractors that feel just as strongly as their supporters. They get a lot of hate too, but people talk about them. They, the Serrano sisters, they're always in it. But as far as the Ebanie goes, listen, at the end of the day, we talk about women, doing what they can to build the sport and to get the attention on them. And, we can't point the finger at somebody and shun them or make them feel some type of way because they're doing what they like. It would be the same thing as somebody saying, oh, well, Floyd, flaunting his money, like that's wrong. Like, no, it's character, it's persona, it's going beyond the ring. Here's the big part of it though. When she gets the chance to back it up, she will have the chance to back it up. She will have the opportunity to show that she's not just a pretty face, that she's not just that. She's all these things, a complicated person wrapped into one, a complicated athlete wrapped into one. And I'm looking forward to the fight.
I mean, she definitely has her chance to prove it, and that's gonna be in a few days. She'll be fighting Shannon Courtney on April 10th. But her marketing tactics already work, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, she's got a vacant title shot.
You're absolutely
with
right.
a big name in 5 fights. Like, beautiful. That was because look, Shadeja Green, bro. I've been tooting Shadeja Green's horn for how many years now?
Yeah,
and she's
for a
got
long time.
She's got 6 fights, and I'm begging sanctioning bodies to give her a title shot. But again, different marketing plans between Shadeja Green and Ebanie Bridges, obviously. But as far
she's
as
big in Australia too. She's that following. It's like Australia is like just like they need somebody to root for. You know what I mean? And it's like when they find that person they can root for, like they're a great fan base. You know, as small as they are, they make their impact felt. But I would say
Good
in the
point.
last few months, Ebanie has just really been the talk of boxing.
social media. But
Social
good
media for
point,
sure,
though. Good point, because Cambroso's got himself into a big time situation being Australian. Even Tim Tszyu, the son of Costa Tszyu,
eliminated. No,
Tszyu's been bringing dudes to Australia, offering paychecks. What?
Wasn't he the IBF mandatory? So I mean,
yeah, he beat Lee Selby.
Did him being Australian have anything to do with his position?
Dog,
absolutely.
He's tripping. Absolutely.
For them to
Let me
pick
tell you
him,
why. Let me tell you why. If he wasn't Cambosos from Australia who brought that, fan base, they would have just paid him step aside money and did a bigger fight with someone else. The fact that he brings what he brings, they stood with that fight. But they could have easily went into a Devin Haney or whatever they wanted and paid him step aside.
So what you're saying is, with all due respect, they would have Fortuna.
Word is born. But shout out to Fortuna that ended up in a nice situation, courtesy of the WBC.
You're absolutely right, though. That was a big part of it. And let me tell you, without COVID, the Bob Arum Teofimo relationship it's safe, because they would have done it in Australia. They would have been able to get him that money from what I've heard, and it might not have gotten as sour as it did.
Yeah. You're right. Because if Cambroso, if there was no COVID, Bob would have happily went to Australia because he was talking about it.
Hey, Michael, while we have you on the show right now, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Give us your take on the Jessica McCaskill versus Cecilia Brækhus fight. If you saw it, sorry.
No, I definitely did not see that fight.
Cool.
I'll be honest with you.
It's a good one to go and check out.
You said that Jessica...
Yeah, it was the rematch for McCaskill and Cecilia Brækhus. Brækhus was basically making it official by McCaskill making it official by getting the second win.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was definitely a good fight to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if y'all are ready, we can move on to the zone card.
I mean, well.
Not yet.
Exactly. We spoke about Serrano and Bermudez, but who's this undercard? This is what I'm saying, man. And again, this goes back to my earlier point. I think it was today or yesterday's show. We do so many, but about the Ring City rumored budget. It's like $25,000 for each fighter. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So did they spend all the budget on the main event? And because I don't know anybody. How do I not know the person you are fighting as the main event? And I don't know nobody on the undercard. And I've been doing this many years consecutive every single day. Who are these people?
Well, it is Miguel Cotto promotion. I think DeBella too is on there, and Bash Boxing. So, these are probably a lot of his fighters. To be honest with you, I am not familiar with anybody except for Carlos Rodriguez, is undefeated 13-0 with 13 KOs. And he's in the bantamweight division, but he's still, he's very green still. He's fighting Leonardo Baez tonight, but other than that, I'm with you.
Oh, okay. So we have Carlos Caraballo. So I guess it's Caraballo Rodriguez.
No, that's yes. Carlos Caraballo Rodriguez. Yeah.
Straight up. Shout out to Earthquake. Yes, make the undercards great again. This undercard is crazy, bro. Marvin Solano. I almost thought I knew him, but that's because we got a caller named Edwin Solano. You know what I mean?
But the undercards for Ring City haven't been too bad. They like you said, they're working with a lower budget. This is probably the least spectacular of them all. I would say definitely is, from what I can remember. But you're right. At
I guess the best card of the weekend. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I just want to say one thing because I got asked that question. I just want to tell everybody from the Boxing Voice, I am a huge. I know this is a boxing channel. I'm a huge basketball. I just got into boxing. I kid you not. Actually, because of my husband. So salute to him and his homeboy.
That's what's
But
up.
the last 5 years, and I took it very serious like the last year and a half because most of my my YouTube views, which is crazy, has been geared towards boxing. So I'm
Wow.
still progressing getting it, like I said, what Francis just asked me, so I'm definitely gonna tap in because I love being knowledgeable and learning more. So that's
That's
why
what's up.
I'm just letting you guys know. Some things I am not gonna know because my strong suit is basketball, but of
We
course
can
it's
talk
boxing,
some
so we're gonna
hoops, Mike.
focus in.
I'm gonna hit you. We talk
All
some hoops.
good.
Okay.
Ness can't hoop. Mario can't hoop. So we talk some
I
hoops. Not
mean,
messing
he,
with
he,
them.
he, he just forgot to add the word Ness can't talk hoops. Ness,
Yeah.
Ness could dunk on him. I don't know what he talking about.
I mean,
But moving on
Get
to
up,
the,
though.
to the to the real card, of the week.
Yeah.
That sounds so disrespectful. Sorry, Amanda. Not the
yeah,
real
you-
card, but the heavyweights, and that's what it is.
The
They just
heavyweights.
bring out the casual in everyone.
Yes.
You don't have to be a 3-time world champion for me to watch you. Like I tune into Jermaine Franklin, like I tune into Chris Arreola. I'm happily buying Chris Arreola versus Andy Ruiz. I've been bigging that fight up ever since it was rumored, and even when it was rumored on pay-per-view, I never got upset because it's the heavyweights. It's a little different than the other divisions, and that's what we get with Alexander Povetkin and Dillian Whyte. A fight that if we hadn't talked about this morning, I would have thought Povetkin would have been the favorite. That, I think, alarmed me, seeing him be the underdog on so many different betting websites and such a big underdog. So I'm expecting some
Got a
sort of
first
surprise
guess?
tomorrow. Like some sort of surprise, right? Like why does all the betting lines think Povetkin can't get the win if he's the one that got the win? So, yeah, I'm expecting some sort of surprise. Is Dillian Whyte going to get a first-round knockout? Is Povetkin still feeling the after effects of COVID and testing positive? What's up, brother?
I think we had somebody. We got somebody on the line. Somebody just joined in the Skype.
What's up? What's going on?
Hey.
Oh, yes, that's our first guest. How are you? I'm sorry. I almost forgot that we were supposed to have Pretty Boy Bam Bam, and I sent him the link, or I sent it to his manager. Pretty Boy Bam Bam, how are you, my friend?
Hold on. Can you turn the phone sideways first, real quick? Sorry, brother. Can you just turn the phone sideways if you can?
Yeah, you might need some headphones. It sounds like it's looping back or something.
And your screen is locked. Yeah, you gotta unlock your screen if you know how to do that.
Okay, hold on.
We're gonna work with you though.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's one part. Let's bring him up on
and
screen.
then we're gonna do it sideways, and it's going to stay frozen.
You got the screen locked.
Yeah, you just pull down at the corner, like if you're gonna go to the volume, and
is that it? Right?
It's.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Just let's get through it.
Good.
Turn it the other way though. Turn it the other way because now you sideways on us. There you go.
There you go.
All right, talk to us. Let's go now.
All right, so Pretty Boy Bam, talk to us, man. When I told my audience that we were gonna have you on the show, few people already knew you through YouTube and the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Right.
Take us back to the beginning, man. I hear you were like a child sensation when you were very small and got a good buzz from Ellen, and here we are. So walk us backwards, please. How'd you get started into boxing, and how'd you end up on the Ellen show?
First, I want to just thank God, man. Thank y'all for allowing me to, come on your show, man, interviewing me. But I was probably 2.5, man, and one day I was me and my dad, and we were all sitting in the living room at our house. We just watching TV one day, and a boxing commercial came on, and I had picked up the 2 shoes by the TV, and I just started punching at the TV, and my dad was like, that looked like a boxer. So from there, we just took it on there, and then I just blew up off of that.
Hey, real quick, Bam. I ain't gonna hold you, brother. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You're gonna have to change your angle because that light over the top of you is
the light is cutting you off completely.
Yeah.
How was that? Oh, damn.
You got lights everywhere in that motherfucker.
There you go. That.
Sorry,
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
Right. Go. Yeah, continue that. So you blew up from there. And how did you get the link up with Ellen? How did that happen?
Just from YouTube. I have after they put the video on YouTube and it was getting hits, like a whole bunch of hits, just like in rapid time. And I guess one of her people then reached out to my dad, and they got the hookup and they flew us out there and they just, yeah.
So I'm told you're from Toledo, Ohio.
Yes, sir. The mud.
So do you know like the Robert Easters and the Broners? I know Broners obviously from the Natty, but have you been able to work out with them being from Ohio?
Yeah, well, not really so much Adrian Broner, but Robert Easter. Yeah, we all from the same neighborhood. Him, me, Albert Prince Bill, Tyler McCurry. We all from the same neighborhood. So yeah, we all grew up in the same gym together. I was just the baby out of everybody, so I'm just starting a little later, but we gonna get there.
Shout out to Albert Bell, man. That's our dude over here, man.
Yeah,
hey, man, I wanted to ask you. It's real interesting, right? So you got fame early.
Yeah,
you got
definitely.
status early, and out of everybody you was around, you was considered quote unquote the golden child because you got the fame early.
Right.
How was the pressure adding to the boxing and adding to the fame that you have now garnered?
It wasn't really too much. I was a kid, so I ain't really know what was going on. I ain't know how really famous I was for real at the time until I got older and I look back and I really sat back and I realized like, dang, I really was that. Like I was that kid.
Yeah. Word. I get that. That makes sense. So
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
How old were you when you started? Like I know that was you were 2 years old when you did that video, but how old when you actually start going to the gym to really train?
But I was like 2.5, so about like 5. My dad took me to the gym, Glass City Boxing Gym, my first gym that I went to. Around like 5 years old, 5, 6.
Nice. Good, man.
And you did like some dancing, and you seem like very athletic. Did you do other sports growing up? Like, what was it about boxing that you found so natural? Because you look like an athlete as a kid, like even that young.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, my dad was training me for football. He was actually good.
Wow.
Right. Until, I started doing the little boxing stuff. And then when he took me to boxing, I guess I magnated towards boxing more, and it just seemed more natural. So my dad, we just stuck with it. And you feel me? It blew up off of that.
So, you picked up the name Pretty Boy. Why? Did your parents give you that? Was it like, you looked up to Floyd? Where'd Pretty Boy come and why'd you mix in Bam Bam?
Bam Bam, my dad got from the Flintstone. You know Bam Bam from the Flintstone, the cartoon.
Definitely.
I was just a handsome kid. I had all the long hair, the pretty hair. I was the light-skinned kid, and then Floyd was my dad's favorite fighter. So everything my dad did based off my career was based off Floyd. Back then, before he had the nickname Money, it was Pretty Boy. So we just took it from there. All this came together.
Lightskins unite, you dig?
Yeah.
So with your father being influenced by Floyd Mayweather Jr., how has that rubbed off on you? Like, was he teaching you things that he felt, Floyd does? Like, obviously, I'm trying to figure out, is you using the shoulder roll?
Definitely. Oh, definitely. I think most majority of the young fighters coming up now uses that shoulder roll defense, because it's, we seeing Floyd and Adrian Broner and Andre Ward, we seen all them using that. It all goes back from James Toney, where he was like one of the original the old school people that use them, so yeah, definitely using the shoulder roll.
So who would you emulate your fight style after, if you don't mind me asking?
Floyd, definitely Floyd.
Outside of Floyd, is there anybody else that you added, like for yourself? I know your dad was super heavy on Floyd, but was there any other fighter that caught your attention outside of Floyd?
Sugar Ray Leonard, for sure, definitely. Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, just because he used to just knock everybody out. So when I was a kid, I used to just watch Mike Tyson just destroy everybody. So I used to try to go in there, try to imitate some of that. But I ain't really had too much power, so I just stuck to the Floyd. But then definitely Sugar Ray Leonard, Tank, definitely Javante. But yeah, pretty much them two for real.
So I got a quick question. So being that you from Toledo, I'm from Detroit, you right across, you an hour away.
Right.
You have, so I had to ask you, even though you from Ohio, do you have any favorite Detroit boxers or anybody that you know in Detroit right now?
Yeah, he actually amateur, but he real slick. His name is Ferris Dixon out of Detroit, Michigan. I don't know if y'all heard him, but he like a 4 or 5 time national champion right now. Real good. If I advise y'all to go look him up. He actually down in Louisiana right now fighting for a spot to win the number 1 in the national right now. But yeah, he definitely, and he will be going pro after this tournament. But definitely Detroit. Ferris Dixon, definitely.
Hey, man, let me ask you a question real quick. I just want your thoughts because, you're very well spoken. You got the charm and the swag. It's like, you understand that it's about presentation as much as anything else, right? What are your thoughts on, the so-called YouTube, social media fighters and the events that are going on? How do you think they fit into the sport, and what's your overall take on it?
I don't think it should be in it. I think that's destroying the game, the boxing game, period. Because fighters like us, we train all our life, to get on the big stages that these YouTube fighters is already on. They getting these spots under Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. Get that to some real fighters, bro. These YouTube fighters they don't even know how to fight, bro. You feel me? Like, they don't even know how to box. They in there fighting. You see what happened to Nate Robinson. Look, Eric, you feel me? You can't play boxing,
YouTuber did that to Nate. It was a YouTuber did it to him.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, you feel me? All these other athletes and YouTubers trying to cross into the sport because, all money ain't good money. Like, you feel me? Nate, you feel me? That's, right there. That ain't, you feel me? You just can't do that, bro. Cause look at, you could have got hurt, you could have got killed. It's real boxers that's dying in this sport. You feel me? That from training all their life. I don't think they should be doing that at all.
I hear you.
Definitely.
So tell us about your fight April 17th. Where is it? How could people get tickets? How could they see it?
Fight is April 17th, Toledo, Ohio, at the what is this? Event center. I think it's like Skyway Recreation Center. There you go. Yeah, Skyway Recreation Center. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. You can get them from me. Or it's 2 other guys from Toledo fighting on there. You can get them from me, Robert Muffer, or Antoine Jones. We all will be selling tickets tomorrow. Either one of them.
Nice. And you're with Post Boxing Management, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your amateur career like?
I ain't really had too many amateur fights. I only had about 25, 30 amateur fights for real.
Why so little with all those people you came up under? All those,
just because of my dad, he was always working. My dad he was just working a lot, and then my dad didn't trust. He was one of them strict type parents. He ain't really trust me going out of town with no other people because he ain't really trust nobody. So we'll just do little fights here and there. But I done had so many spar sessions. I feel that's why I'm really so good now because my spar sessions was better than any of the fights I done had. So that's really why we ain't really had too many amateur fights.
So going through your Instagram, it looks like you obviously had plenty of opportunities to meet Floyd, your dad's idol. How was that?
Oh, it was cool. He flew us out to Vegas. He took us to his house. Drove us all. He met us up with Ludacris. That's when we went down there in the meeting. We ended up doing a music video with Ludacris. It's called Undisputed on YouTube. If you want to check it out. But yeah, he just gave us anything we wanted. Took it he offered us to stay at the house. He picked us up in a Maybach, all that. It was whole 9 yards. It was good.
So how is it that you're not signed to him, or have anybody any other big promoters came looking for you yet?
No, not yet. These promoters now, like the Bob Barons and the Al Haymans and all them. They looking for the amateur background. They looking for paperwork basically. They ain't really basing off skill. You can have all the paperwork, you feel me? And a fighter like me can come in there and beat him, but just because I ain't got no amateur background or nothing, they'll still pick him over me. You just off paperwork. For real. I ain't really got too many fights like that. That's basically why.
But you think you are just as good as the fighters with the deep amateur backgrounds because of your sparring?
Definitely. I done got in there with the best national champions, giving them A+ work, the best, and they'll tell you they sells, you know.
So you do more sparring with amateurs because you mentioned the national champs, or do you go out to some of these pro camps? Are you being flown out to some of these camps or not just yet?
No, not just yet. We ain't really getting flew out, but our majority spar pros. You know, I get spar with the amateurs sometimes, but majority of the time I'm really sparring pros like Albert and Tyler and Sonny Ferguson and all them people like that. We'll go down to Cincinnati and spar Duke Reagan and all them down there and yeah.
Yeah, Duke's nice. Yeah. But damn, you get to spar with Albert Bell on the regular? He's a slick little boxer there, man. Yeah. He nice.
Right. That's big bro, for sure. He always come look out, give me work. You know, he got to fight April 10th, so we getting each other ready. We in camp right now together.
So what's your height? Awesome. What's your height and your stats for people who wants to follow you, like division, height, reach?
I already know my reach, but I'm 5'7". I fight 126 to 130. You know, what's that weight? I think lightweight, something like that.
So now I know you taking up the Floyd style, but are you is the style like that? Like, are you conservative with the punches, or do you let your hands go a little bit more to him? I mean, because Floyd was very accurate. No one really has come along after him and been as accurate. Like, his offense sometimes was his defense, even though they call him, a defensive genius. But, he be popping people in the face, make him not want to punch.
Definitely. Yeah, I try to let my hands go more, but, like you said, the style is kind of based off defense, so I really base it off the defense, offense, countering, punching, all that stuff. But I've been working on letting my hands go more because I see now, like in the pros, you got to let your hands go, definitely.
So what is your professional record?
My debut fight will be the 17th.
Okay. So this is your first
it's your
fight.
coming out party.
Yeah, definitely. I was supposed to really be like my fourth one, but the guy canceled out on my first one. Then Corona took two of them away, and then the guy canceled out on my, another one. So this really should be like my fifth one, I think.
If everything cools down, I mean not cools down, but if things kind of get back to normal, how many fights would you want to have this year, realistically?
We trying to push for 10.
Wow.
Yeah, we trying to 10. Cause I'm behind. I'm behind. I was supposed to start 2019. So we trying to push for 10 if we can. At the minimum, I want to do like 5, 6. If we can get 10, we're gonna push for the 10, definitely.
So what's the goal?
That would be a feat.
What's your goal and your management's goal for the next, 3 years, 36 months? Like, have you guys sat down and where y'all want to be in 3 years from now or 5 years from now? Whatever conversation, like, what's the plan that they have for you?
Hopefully in big fights, hopefully undefeated, for sure. 3 years, I want to be. Yeah, in 3 years, I should be fighting for a title. I really should be fighting for a title in 2 years, but 3, I'm giving it 3. That's pushing it. But definitely to be undefeated and try to be looking for them title fights for sure.
You said 126?
Yeah, 126 to 130.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the action at. I mean, a lot of that action has moved up. All the Valdezes and the Shakur Stevensons and things like that. They've moved up, but
that division's not going to look.
It's
not going to look at all the way it does now by that time.
But Bam Bam, I just wanted to, ask you a question. This is Francis from Canada. I got a series of questions I like to ask people, especially boxers, so we can get to know you better. So hang in there real tight and let's get through these questions real quick. The first one I want to ask you, when you're in the gym, right, working out, what type of music do you listen to? And does that music change pre-fight when you're about to walk out to the fight?
No, I just listen to, just rap music, the young boys, the little babies, Tupac, all really just hype music just to get me hype, you know. And then, you know, it just stayed like that all through camp, you know, even before the fight. You know, it just hype, you know, it's just hype music just to get you hyped up, you know, to get ready to go do what you got to do for real.
Beautiful. Do you are you doing long runs or are you doing sprints when you were doing your conditioning work? Both.
Yeah, both. 3-4 miles a day plus sprints in the afternoon. Definitely.
Is there any workout in the gym that you have to that you when you got to do it, you got to, you know what I'm saying, get yourself either drinking an extra coffee or, you know what I mean, do an extra push-up just to get ready to get it done?
No, not really. No, not really. It ain't like that for real.
All right, beautiful. My following question is, what is your pre-fight meal? What do you like to have pre-fight?
Like, probably basically like rice and like chicken, just something light on the stomach, you know, just chicken or something light, you know. I don't really want to eat too heavy. That's pre-fight, but after the weigh-in, after you weigh in, I dig in. But, you know, pre-fight, probably like 2 hours, hour and a half before the fight, I just eat something light just to be, you know, light on the stomach, just to have some energy to burn off. Nothing too heavy.
And what is your post-fight guilty pleasure? Like, I got to have it when I get out the ring.
I don't even know. I ain't even thought about that yet. I don't even know.
Hey, Bam, man, what's your take on this Jamel Herring and Frampton fight? I know Herring was holding his camp and you know, with Bud over there, obviously, but him being from the area, having, you know, obviously friendships with all the Ohio guys, I don't know, right. You know. Have you met him, and do you care to give your opinion on the fight?
I talked to Jamel. He cool. He a real cool dude. I asked him to come out there with his training camp for this fight, but he said it wasn't. You know, it was too many people down there, so you know all the Corona stuff. You know, so he said probably like next camp I'll try to get in there. But I think
shout out to you, man, for reaching out and at least trying to get in there, man. That's what you got to do, man.
So yeah, definitely. But honestly, I think Jamel will beat him. Carl Frampton, when he fought Tyler McCurry, you know, that was easy. Tyler could have beat him easily.
I thought Tyler was going to beat him, and he didn't, though, man.
Tyler easily.
But he didn't, though.
Yeah, you know, but, you know, that happens in boxing, you know. But if they was to fight again, Tyler would definitely whoop him easy. But Jamel, just because Jamel's so much taller and longer, Jamel stay on his stick, stay on his move, and don't let Frampton get in, you know, do what he do, he will beat him easily.
Wait, you think Jamel's taller than Tyler? I thought Tyler was freakishly tall. Nah, he's smaller than Jamel?
Tyler only like 5'9", you know, Jamel like 5'10".
He looks so much taller. I guess because he thinner, maybe? I don't know. But you picking Jamel for sure?
You said what?
You picking Jamel for sure?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, I mean, those are all our Wait a minute.
I got one final question.
Yeah, no, and I have some from the people too. I actually put out a post.
I just want to know, if you were a superhero, what would be your superhero power?
To fly, I guess. I always wanted to fly, be able to fly.
Fly. Beautiful. That's.
All right, we got one from James Valdez in San Antonio who says, among these undefeated fighters rise to the top in the lightweight division, T.O., Devin, Ryan, or Tank, and why? Who among these undefeated fighters rises to the top? Who among those undefeated fighters rises to the top at the lightweight division? Is it Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, or will Tank rise to the top?
Gervonta, easily. Gervonta.
All right. Well, Bam, man, those are all our questions. Please give out your social media. And once again, let everybody know where they can watch the fight, because I know that space is limited due to COVID for your fight. But let them know how they can watch it. I'm pretty sure you guys have live streaming, right?
Yeah, I think that Pulse will be going live on Facebook or Instagram, one of them two.
Okay. You want to give out your social media?
Yeah, my Instagram is prettyboybam_. My Twitter is BamPrettyBoy, and you can follow my Facebook page is Wayne Lawrence Jr. You know, you can follow me, add me. You know, I'll keep everybody updated on that for sure on the platforms.
All right, man. Shout out to you, man. I also noticed that World Star, did something with you as well. So yeah, man. I wish you the best, man. You got a good little buzz and a good little push. Hopefully that works out for you, and you can finagle that into an even better position, man.
Definitely.
So, man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Wayne Lawrence Jr., a.k.a. Pretty Boy Bam Bam. April 17th, 2021. Doors open at 7 if you can get to the Skyway Recreation Center. First fight begins at 8 p.m. Doors open at 7, and you can watch it live on Facebook and Instagram. Wayne, thank you once again, brother.
Appreciate y'all.
All
man.
right.
See y'all later.
There you have it, ladies and gents. Pretty Boy Bam. Bam Bam. I wanted to get him on just because it's like, one of those TV stars, like it's almost like one of those episodes, like Where Have They Been? Because you get on the Ellen, you can imagine. Look, Floyd flew you out. That's such a head
big
start.
time.
Such a head start, and
word.
But with strangers on some like to have such a head start and not be signed is strange. For no Bob or Floyd to be like, let's capitalize off this groundwork that was put in 10 years ago. You Google his name on YouTube and right away millions of views come up. Obviously it's the younger version of him, but nonetheless the name is still out there and about. But bringing it right back to the DAZN card, we never got a chance to talk about Alexander Povetkin and Dillian Whyte. 12-round fight for Povetkin's WBC interim title that he stole away from Dillian Whyte by dangerous uppercut in the last fight. Repeat or revenge, ladies and gents? Repeat or revenge? That is the question.
I'm going to say revenge. Revenge is going to happen, and it's going to happen in a really violent form. I think that Whyte goes out there and continues what he was doing early in the fight, in the first fight. I don't think he gets him out of there right away. I think it goes maybe 6-7 before he's able to find it. But at some point, I think Povetkin's either age catches up or he's going to be tired of getting hit. He's going to take chances that aren't going to end well for him.
Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, thank you. I got this, I don't know. I got it kind of more like 50-50. I could see Povetkin winning again because I feel like with Whyte, he definitely gets a little tired. I want to see how his stamina is going to be. He gets tired to me like around that round 6, especially like late in the round 8. He'll definitely, to me, I'm going to be honest. I'm being all the way honest. I don't see nothing too special with Whyte, number one. All I see is power. So a lot of things I actually like Povetkin's overall skill set a little bit more, just going based on what my eyes tell me. But I know it's a 9-year age difference, and to me with this fight, I can't even call it all the way. I'd rather decide once I see them get into the ring, because I really feel like this one could go either way. But the way Whyte talking and was talking reckless, about Wilder, he need to win. He need to make sure he revenge himself.
Pull it. So you're not making an official pick though, right, Micah?
No. Okay. Usually I do, but right now I'm very hesitant. I can see
that's
going.
Smart. That's smart.
With Povetkin, I like certain things I see a little bit more, because
there's
once again
that
first fight, Whyte was controlling it rounds 1 through 4.
Mm.
Then Povetkin came in that I believe that was the 5th round, and I could tell even then Whyte was looking a little sloppy to me. Defense not where it needs to be. So to me, if Povetkin take Whyte all the way to them later rounds, Povetkin can still get it again. Now, Whyte could catch Povetkin slipping. So this one could go definitely either way. But I feel like, once again, I'm not going to choose. I want to see when the fight before the bell rings, because sometimes you have to really wait to see how they looking. But
you're absolutely right.
Yeah, Whyte needs to win. To me, it ain't even about make sure you win, because you talking a lot.
Word. But he's been quiet now after he got knocked out. Like, not quiet, but like more humble, you know, not talking crazy. But
well, just last week he still said something about, you know, Wilder saying he's not basically, you know, nobody checking him. I just looked that up in DAZN, so that was just last week. Maybe he just got quiet a little couple days ago, but he was talking.
Nah, he always gonna take shots.
Oh, okay.
He always gonna take shots,
Francis
but he definitely not.
made his pick,
you gotta
not
remember,
yet.
You gotta remember, he was on social media coming for Wilder like every day.
Yeah.
Every day he was posting
Definitely.
shit every day. Every day he would find anything and associated with Wilder so he could get a laugh on his social media, and that's what I mean. That's changed. Like, he's definitely humbled down. I ain't trying to protect him. He's definitely still who he is, but he's humbled down. But I mean, official pick, I'm gonna go with the betting line. I thought Povetkin was going, you know, be the favorite, but I see what the bettors, I mean, what the bookies see. He was winning. He got 2 knockdowns. Like, so maybe they are assuming he's gonna be a little more cautious the way that Wilder was. Just remember, the infographic we showed you this morning states that only 6% of the losers actually become winners in the rematch. When you lose in the rematch, and in the first one, you normally lose in the second one. So shout out to Anthony Joshua, who didn't allow that to happen. But yeah, put me down for Dillian Whyte, man. I'm gonna say revenge.
You down, champy.
Who's it on? It's on me.
Yeah.
I mean, did you make a pick?
Morehouse, I think,
I
is
didn't make
gone.
a pick because, you know, Mario had to, you know what I'm saying, ruin my moment. But it's all good, though. Because
what moment did I ruin?
When he played the soundbite, he was about to come in and be like, bullet. And he
Yeah,
was
you know
gonna,
how
he
it go,
was gonna
man.
get
my
at,
bad. I
he
didn't know
was
Mike
about to
was
get
that.
at Micah K because she was talking about Dillian Whyte. You know they Jamaican, but you ain't peeped none of that.
Oh, my bad. Yo, that went over my head. I thought he was like, yo, those are all 100 good points. Like,
yeah, it's all good, though. But I got Dillian Whyte. I really don't see what I see. I understand how Micah K feels, right? But I also know that where I come from, you got to keep the same energy. And if you live in a glass house, you just don't throw stones. And if you throw a stone, you got to expect one coming back. Same thing I said to Samson about Bill. Same thing I said to Bill about Samson. If you're going to say something about somebody, man, you got to know it's coming. If you want to dish it, you got to be able to take it. So Wilder be saying stuff about Dillian Whyte, and Dillian Whyte be saying stuff about Wilder. So they're going to go back and forth. That's not going to slow down. Whether he gets knocked out 1,000 times or, you know what I'm saying, he always going to talk. But we going to have Dillian Whyte knock out Povetkin savagely on Saturday.
You said, you said savagely.
I'm going to tell you why.
Well, I hope he does for your sake, Francis. I hope he does.
I'm going to tell you
why.
I stand on my 10. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you fight with somebody and, you know, you rumble with them and you realize that you didn't give it the effort that you know you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? And it made you look bad. You know, same thing I'm telling these fighters, 400 or 500 people, you don't want to look bad. You want to make sure you prepare. He switched off and he got knocked out clean. But he had 2 knockdowns. So now you come in with more intentions. You punch you with badder intentions, with more, you know what I'm saying, effort. It's crazy. It's going to be savagely. That old man going down, man. I'm sorry. And Micah K, guess what I'm going to do?
What?
Guess what I'm going to do?
He need to. I ain't got no. This not like a favor or nothing. He needs to do that.
You hating on Dillian Whyte. You know.
No. Let me be clear. I am a Wilder. I try to be balanced because I'm an analyst at the end of the day. But I am a Wilder supporter. And when you come in for somebody that I support, I am gonna say a little something because I feel like Whyte. You gotta be. Let me be clear. Whyte. He's talking about mandatory and this and that or whatever, but Whyte is coming for Wilder. I still have Wilder in my top 3. So at the end of the day, I feel like Whyte, I don't see nothing. So when I go by my eye test and I don't see nothing special, if you ain't showing me something that give me that eye effect, then I can't. What is it? Like, I understand what you're saying, Francis. He should knock him out. Povetkin is 9 years older than that man.
Michael, I'm not gonna
Knock
let you
him
pull me
out.
down that rabbit hole. You leaving this door so wide open for me to. Wait, I'm not even gonna let you pull me down that rabbit hole because I'm not gonna push one fighter down to lift up another. But you gotta get away with this one. I'm gonna let you slide with this one.
I'm not trying to put. I'm just saying. Well, I'm not. I'm saying I don't see Whyte is a good. Let me first of all, because I never try to go too harsh on anybody. I don't box, so I don't try to trash or discredit anybody. Boxers are always to be respected, highly respected at that. But when I'm talking about as far as when I'm going and I see something from somebody, and of course we all have some form of bias, especially if I do like Wilder. Now there's certain things that Wilder needs to, of course, work on anyway. And I'm gonna say this too: the person that I have my eye on is Andy Ruiz, because I feel like can't nobody, if he's focused, Ruiz to me is that one. That's when I say special. If he's focused and disciplined, I'm not taking. You know, if Whyte girl. If Whyte do it, he does it. I ain't got nothing. You know, I ain't got nothing.
Funny you say that. You know what? Forget it. You know what's so funny you say that, because I'm looking at it where Dillian Whyte has fought everybody. He's taken his lumps and he has gotten up. He never cried. He never complained. He never saw. He did what he had to do. And we're talking about a fighter who we lift up, who I know is great. You understand? Who everybody out here is wondering right now can't get back in the ring. Months, man. Months, going on years. Whyte never did that, man.
Oh, you taking shots?
You went through his trouble, came back up. You gotta get your shit together, man. Whoa. You get knocked out.
We don't know what Wilder. I don't know.
Micah, I let you talk. Micah, I let you talk.
Okay, go ahead.
I let you talk. You understand? I let you get your thing off. You know what I'm saying? And I sat here and I fought myself about saying it. But yo, enough is enough, man. You can't be talking about people doing something they never done. You gotta do it. You've got to do it. You got to do it.
What do you mean by he's never done? You talking about, because I couldn't hear that one part. You saying what Wilder never done?
What I can tell you is that you say you don't see nothing special in Dillian Whyte. Well, a lot of people say they don't see nothing special in Deontay Wilder other than his power.
But that's the power.
Okay, let me say one point about Wilder.
Hold on. Let me finish.
One point why Wilder is special. Okay.
But I let you talk. Yeah, you write it down for me. But this is I want you to understand at the same time too. What Dillian Whyte has in that heart, you don't see that in much people. You don't see that. We want to compare power and heart. It's uncomparable. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're right. Only one can really win you a fight.
You know, Ness, you said it earlier this.
And the day when you call on, hold on.
How many hold-ons you want? How many hold-on? Hold on, Micah. Hold on, Mario. Hold on.
I'm just gonna say one more point. I'm gonna let you.
Keep jumping in.
I
let Micah cook, and y'all just seen let me get a chance to cook. You keep interrupting. How much hold-ons you need? You know, let me talk. So anyways, back to what I'm saying. You're saying that you don't see this in Dillian Whyte, and that's okay. That's okay, but what you do see is a fighter that every time his name is called, he gets out and he does it. He puts it on the line. You understand? You can't say that he has taken a can or somebody that he's not supposed to fight. Okay, and he has taken this loss right here and he's jumped right back in it, trying to do it again. So he should get the credit that he deserves in order for this fight to go down at the end of the day. So for you to say that, come on, man. That's my Bridget.
All I said was I don't see. I'm not taking. He's still a good. Of course, he has to be good in order to make it to. Let me say this, Francis. I'm not taking anything away from Whyte. That's my opinion as an analyst. What I'm saying is I don't see him as being so significant to where I feel like I would put him in my top 3. I'm not taking. You are right. He looked excellent against Joseph Parker. If we get that Whyte against Povetkin, yes, then Whyte's supposed to do what he needs to do. He's getting a rematch. You saying he gonna take Povetkin out? So that's good. I'm not saying that he's horrible. I'm not trashing Whyte. Let's be clear. Don't say like I'm going going harsh on Whyte or saying that he's just a trash fighter. I'm saying that he is a quality. He is a good fighter. But to me, it doesn't stand out for me, and that's my opinion. And I'm gonna stick to that. Then let me get to Wilder really quickly. The reason why. Hold on. Let me get to Wilder. Let me make this last point because a lot lot of people that say Wilder is not this and that. Yes, we know Wilder has certain things that he has to work on, but the reason why Wilder is so skilled, the reason why he does have a high IQ, in order to have a high IQ, okay, if he's knocking somebody out, you have to have a certain skill set. You have to have the right timing. If you are a knockout artist, you have to know what you're doing. So for Wilder, he still has something special. The ability to knock out that many people, okay, that shows you he still has some talent. Now, do we know he needs to do other things? Yes, but it still lets you know Wilder, okay, is talented, has a certain type of skill set, regardless if you don't like certain mechanics that he has. That's just in my opinion. But I'm not trashing Whyte. I feel like Whyte should get the job done. And hopefully if we can, we don't know, boxing is a business. I would love to see Wilder and Whyte. And Whyte could prove me wrong. But I'm not trashing. I would never do that.
Because of the fact that you said that he don't need to be talking because he ain't that good of a fighter. That's the only thing.
Okay. Well, in my opinion,
I gotta give you that because they both got an L, so they both shouldn't be doing any type of talking.
Chill. Different caliber L's, man. You tripping right now.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're right. I agree with you. You're right. I agree with you.
Yeah, because Fury,
Tyson Fury and Whyte lost it to Povetkin with the uppercut.
Which
in the
one's
fifth
more
round?
shocking, though?
I
Which
agree
one's
with you.
more
What
shocking?
I
agree with you.
What we doing? Tyson Fury?
I agree with you.
You talking about
Yes.
Povetkin? Oh,
Yes, I agree.
I don't know.
Agree. I know for sure the kingdom fell when Wilder lost, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yo, I just love that she got you in your feelings. I love it. I know you're going to be like, nah, I wasn't in my feelings. You always want me to talk. Now I talk. Now you saying Micah got me. No, I don't care if you faking it or not. It looked like she got you, I ain't know you was that emotional for Whyte. I knew it was some Jamaican shit, but I didn't know it go that deeply rooted. Wow. He
not emotional. I told you. If you're going to, I told you already.
Yo,
I just told you, if you keep this, no, I said if you keep the same energy, I said the same thing to Samson to just earlier today. You can't, if you have faulted, man, you can't be talking about somebody shutting up if they faulted. I said keep the same energy. That's what I'm keeping.
But it ain't the same energy. But Francis, that's what we trying to say. You want us to treat it the same. It is not the fucking same. Tyson Fury and Povetkin are two different fighters on two different levels, two different ages, two different skill sets, two different amateur backgrounds. Man, you kidding me? You trying to just simplify it by saying, "Oh man, they both lost. They shouldn't talk." No. One dude lost to the top, the other dude lost to the semi-top.
Shit, they could both keep talking and then fight each other. That's what I want. I want them to fight each other.
Want the fight.
Listen, I'm not trying to be a hater like at all. I want to see Fury AJ because what it means so much. But a Wilder Whyte fight, sign me up. You could take my money. You could take my parents' money. You could take everybody.
Top 5 in the heavyweight division, so he don't mean nothing. I get it. I'm with it. I'm rocking with you guys.
But yeah, I agree with Whyte.
Like I said, I'm not trying to disrespect, but he's top 5, but he's not over Wilder.
I understand. I get it.
Where was Francis all the times that I got hung out to dry on the Whyte argument, man?
Okay, Micah, Ness, can you guys tell me the next time Deontay Wilder's fighting? Because I know Whyte's fighting this weekend.
Whoa.
Oh, shots fired again.
We'll move on.
I don't know. That's the business. That don't mean that
Let's move on. What's the next topic, Mario?
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Can you tell us if Wilder's out of arbitration?
I can tell you that Dillian Whyte's fighting on Saturday.
Can you tell us when Tyson's fighting? Can you tell us when Tyson Fury fighting?
Tyson Fury. I'm talking about Dillian Whyte. I'm talking about Dillian Whyte. I'm asking you. Got to tell me. I'm asking y'all.
Well, I'm making my point that if you can't tell us when Fury fighting, you damn sure can't tell us when Wilder fighting because they're in the same situation.
I thought they were fighting each other for the third time.
But you make my point that they got dates. But that's my point I'm making. Dates. Next.
Yo, he said next, line him up, he gonna chop him down. Well, we chopping cheese because my man Ted Cheeseman is also in action on the co-main event, fighting the 21-0 James Metcalf. listen, I'm not gonna try to sell this fight as much as my interest in Cheeseman. He had a very controversial, let's call it, draw against Conway, lost to Fitzgerald, but his last time out with Sam Eggington, that fight was so much fun. I want to see that Ted Cheeseman tomorrow or Saturday. I mean, that's the guy I want to see. I want to see him fight. He showed a lot of improvement, and he gets a chance to win back. I think the belt he lost to Fitzgerald, if I'm not mistaken, it's like the Lunsdale, one of those really cool looking ones that they have over there in the UK. But yeah, man, he seems really confident. Ted Cheeseman, given interviews, he said that he expects to be the best version of himself coming in, and we're gonna find out.
Yo, I used to hate on the cheese, man.
But and Micah and David, because they know boxing. You know what I'm saying? The topic that we're talking about is Whyte and Wilder. So people saying get off Wilder, you guys are weird. Let's move on to the next topic. Ted Cheeseman's a good fighter. He fell down. He's getting back up again. What do you guys think? Do you think he can get another shot at a world title? Do you think he can steer the path to another world title? Because he was on that path, like heavy. His train was moving fast.
I mean, he got some work to do. He got to get back in, where he needs to be.
Definitely.
When you suffer a loss like that, you gotta get back up and get. I mean, no, I'm not saying he can't get another world title. Look, fucking Thomas Lamont about to get a title shot at Laura. Like you never know. You never know in this business. You learn that.
Anybody?
Yeah. I think that you're right. I think that also, like, you could suggest that, like, because he said it in an interview, in his opinion, he's lost to Sergio Garcia. That's it. Whether that's debatable or not, again, it goes back to the point that the last time we saw Ted Cheeseman out, he gave us a reason to want to see him again. And so, coming in against a fighter that's 21-0 in James Metcalf, he's beaten Jason Wellborn. That's really the only fighter that I know on his resume. But, you don't get to 21-0. I mean, I wouldn't say exactly like that. But, it's a fight. It's a fight, and I think it's going to be a good one.
I mean, I said, man, Ted Cheeseman.
I'm picking Cheeseman.
Ted Cheeseman never is in a dull fight. That's what I was trying to say. And that, I've been tough on him in the past. Like, I didn't think much. And then his fights would surprise me. He's a buzzsaw. He's just,
You're a real one for saying that, too. Because you used to be hard on him.
No, he is. He fucked up my parlay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I remember that.
He let Sergio Garcia get famous off his ass. When Cheeseman was ripping through shit, that was his first loss. So he fucked up my parlay with Sergio Garcia from Spain. After that, I never really was happy with him again. Then he went into the Scott Fitzgerald fight, lost again, and that really made me upset. And then he beat Eggington, but Eggington. Is Eggington the same? Eggington has always been bigger. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Cheeseman is a domestic level dude, but he's an exciting guy. Like, he's there to fight. And I didn't value that in the beginning because of the parlay. You know what I'm saying? Like, the parlay just got me so mad. I was like, this fucker ruined like this very big parlay, and I got mad. But he is a buzzsaw. He is a difficult style for anyone. They definitely have to come prepared, and that could be seen with the win in Eggington, because Eggington, ultimately retired Malignaggi. You know what I mean?
Yep. But he's had his own up and down though. Eggington has had his own ups and downs, man. He's had some highs and some real lows, man.
Hell yeah, Eggington has, bro.
No, definitely.
Eggington is a domestic fighter as well. Like, I think he got put on. What he got put on with those 3-round fights, those 4-round fights, like the Ultimate Fighter that they do out there, something like that. That's how he got on the scene, I believe.
Wow.
And he wasn't expected to be what he was, right? I mean, somebody in the
I
chat
see the clips and stuff, on YouTube and stuff like that. So I mean, I guess I would have to.
All right, it was the prize
agree with
fighter
you.
tournament. I knew I was right.
Yes,
Damn,
prize
I'm an
fighter. That's what it was.
encyclopedia
Thank
for
you.
real.
I can't remember.
Good call. Good call.
Word, yeah,
They used to have that on. What was that on? Wealth.
Bro, that's like Lucas.
That was like on Wealth.
That's like Lucas Brown. It's like these tough men that turn into so like Gerald Washington is a football player turned into a boxer. Like if he happened to win a world title, you gotta respect that because it's like, yo, that wasn't even his thing. So that's what.
So
this
is your
is.
twin? What was
Oh,
your
kickboxing. You talking
Yeah,
about
Tyrone Sponge. Yeah, there you go. But it's kind of
they
like the
still ain't
same
give him
vein,
a
like what you're
shot,
saying.
man.
You know, it's those same tough guys that are just able to kind of hang in any kind of combat sport to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, it sucks. We still haven't gotten to see Tyrone Spong get a shot or Bryant. Look, we just heard about Trevor Bryant fighting Bermain Stavern. It's not like we got to see it. You know, luckily we at TBV are cool with Coffee, and Coffee let us know that Bryant does got some skills. They sparred each other. But, I mean, other than that, it's like, yo, has anyone seen Trevor Bryant? You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
it just sucks, man. Some of these dudes don't
No,
never get to
definitely.
get that TV time that they desperately need.
You're right.
Yo,
But
does David and Michael, you guys know Ted Cheeseman?
No, I do not.
He's from the UK.
I know Ted Cheeseman.
you see,
You know
UK
Ted?
guy. Dave, what you think about the
what you
Cheeseman
think on the
fight?
fight? Yeah.
The cheese.
Who's you got again?
James Metcalf.
Yo, Metcalf.
21-0 James Metcalf.
That's gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah,
It's
man.
definitely gonna be
dog.
a dog fight. Cheeseman, he doesn't play around. His last fight was
Sam Eganson.
and he eked that out. It was a close fight with Sam Egerton, and I thought Sam Egerton won, but needless to say, it's going to be a dog fight. And sorry, TBV, I was dealing with my headset issue.
Sorry,
I
man.
finally figured it out, man. It's crazy, so I'm back with y'all.
Was it the?
But yeah, it's going to be a dog
Was it
fight.
the reboot? I mean, did you have to kill the update and do it all over or no?
Nah, I was just
No?
clicking buttons and guessing and shit. And finally, it worked.
Hey, yo, that's the PC handbook right there.
I kept turning my camera on because it would only do it if my camera was on. And
Got
then finally, I clicked enough
I was
buttons,
wondering
and
'cause
now
I
I'm
kept
good.
seeing you go off and on.
Yo,
so,
yeah,
I figured that's what
Moore's
was up.
House. What do you know about Metcalf, though? Because I see that he beat Jason Wellborn that also lost to Jared Hurd, and he did it 3 rounds later than Hurd. And other than that, I mean,
Would you say he lost to Melbourne or beat Melbourne?
No, he
he
beat
beat
Wellborn.
Melbourne.
He beat Jason Wellborn.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't
and
see
he's a
anything
decent
else.
fighter, but
8-round TKO.
he lost to Jared Hurd. I mean, Jared Hurd is levels above Cheeseman, so I mean,
No,
Well,
that's
James
kind of
I'm
Metcalf
just-
is undefeated.
Yeah,
it
James
was
Metcalf,
Wellborn.
yeah.
Wellborn lost to Hurd.
And
I think-
to Metcalf.
I think Hurd got him out sooner though.
Yeah, 5 rounds.
I-
Metcalf took 8. But that was
Yeah,
my
yeah,
question.
okay.
Like, I'm trying to find out how good is Metcalf. Because I know Cheeseman isn't world level or hasn't proven to be yet, but he's
No.
definitely not an easy fight. Like, he is
Not at all.
He's a tough SOB. He's throwing a lot of combination punches. He's digging to the body. He fights like he got power, but, you know, his knockout ratio doesn't, you know, he's like a 47%er. But
Well, he's one of them fighters that his coach, I forget who his coach is. He's well known in the UK, but the whole fight you'll hear his coach yelling at him to box, and Cheeseman
He
just
ain't
will
boxing.
not do it.
No, he's not
he
boxing.
he goes to war.
Nah,
Yeah.
he ain't boxing. That's not his thing.
Cheeseman, I'm picking him not because I'm confident he wins, but because I just want him to win. But the thing I will say is that they're giving him, you know, the A-side positioning on the card, and you know, I've seen so much more written about Ted Cheeseman in the last 6 months than I have the last, 3 years. Like I think he really captured fight fans' imaginations with the Sam Eganson fight. And despite the fact that some people might have scored it for Sam Eganson, like Dave said, I think ultimately he's a fun fighter to watch, and that's going to be a good one.
Yo, total side note, because, you know, casuals love heavyweight news, and I'm a casual. Bro, we were talking about Oscar Rivas today and the fact that he's no longer in the WBC heavyweight rankings when he was ranked number 4, which had Andy at 5. Now Andy's at 4 and Rivas is gone. And the reason why is because the WBC ordered Rivas versus Jennings 2 for the belt. How do you give Jennings How do you give Jennings a Bridgerweight world title? Like, has he won a fight in the last 3 years, maybe?
Petition, man.
Nah, man, they tripping, man. Fucking Mauricio.
I haven't really seen the rankings, but I mean,
that's got a petition, man.
Who's ranked up there that's better than him, though? You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, man, the dude ain't win in the last 2 fights, man. How do you get a title shot coming off of 2 losses, man?
No, you're right. Wants to fight in that Bridgerweight division.
It's fucking
It's like the land of the lost, that Bridgerweight division. That's what it seems like.
Francis need to go get himself a title over there.
Until some big names want to fight there.
Cheeks, you better get out of here. Michael, what do you think about the Bridgerweight division? Are you a fan?
I'm not as familiar. When I'm quiet, that means I'm learning, so I'm writing down notes so that way I can be more familiar next time when I come on the show, if Ness and the Boxing Voice will have me.
The Bridgerweight division is what? 205 to
220.
What is okay?
224 is the limit. So it's like 200 to 224. It's a new division. It's absolutely new. It was just recreated last year by the WBC sanctioning body only. Obviously, the other sanctioning bodies haven't followed suit yet, but I'm pretty sure they will, because now the WBC is collecting money in a completely different division, and it's like opening up a new block. They're the only one on that block.
Tony Bellew pushed for this division, so his ass should come out of retirement and fight for it.
For what?
For the Bridgerweight. He's the one who pushed for it.
Tony Bellew just got an OnlyFans deal. First of all, anybody could open up an OnlyFans. So I'm just shocked that more and more celebrities keep coming out like, yo, shout out to the OnlyFans deal I just struck. So it's like, what is OnlyFans giving these dudes that like, right? Like, because OnlyFans is supposed to be like, I put my content behind the paywall, you pay to see it. But now celebrities are getting OnlyFans deals, and Tony Bellew,
like they're getting paid to be on there.
I have no clue.
Paid to do. I give you example.
And then they also have
they're gonna start throwing ads on their pages.
Yeah, you know how they have the reality shows? Well, they gonna do their own. They're getting a deal to do their own reality show, but like super real, like their own content. Like they don't have to follow a producer or director's script. They get to do every single thing, like, you know what I mean, the way they want to. That's the OnlyFans.
All I know is No Label, which is run by Spencer Fearon. He struck the deal. Spencer Fearon struck the deal for Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew, you know, he obviously happy enough to put out a tweet like, shout out to Spencer Fearon for bringing in that OnlyFans deal for me. And, you know, and it's real. It's real. Like, many men and fighters, right? Like, Tony's not the first OnlyFans. There's another fighter that got an OnlyFans. It's crazy. I thought that was only for women, first of all. Right? Like, when I hear OnlyFans, it's almost like hearing RedTube or YouPorn. It's like, I don't hear OnlyFans because I'm so used to it just being for, like, women who are, selling
it's
something.
become like different stuff now. Like, I think they use it for like cosplay and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, the Dream, the artist, got an OnlyFans too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of men with them now too.
Maybe that's why they're paying. Maybe that's why they're reaching out to these boxers to get people like Ness who thought it was only that, you know, show,
that's exactly what it is.
Maybe they're trying to push away from that.
Bro,
you know
they try to do like you get snippets of music early, or like, you know, freestyles or something.
I never clicked on the OnlyFans link that wasn't like a girl half naked. Like, I never seen them. even when the Dream
He's
came
like,
out
of
with his,
all of the links that I've been clicking. No,
but this is where my head is. This is how strong. They got to do more marketing. What I'm saying is they need to do more marketing, because even when the Dream got an OnlyFans and it hit the media and it was able to cross to me, I still, like, when it was like the Dream got OnlyFans, like right away in my mind, like I cringed up, like, ew, I don't want to see the Dream. Like, what the fuck is the? That's how I thought. Like, he's gonna be doing some taboo shit. They need to work harder to get that stigma of pornography away from OnlyFans. Like, if they want it to be more than just pornography, Because that's all I know it for, is all I'm trying to say.
Well, Tinder was
knows-
able to shed that though.
What?
Tinder was able to shed it.
When?
Bro, when Tinder first started, it was like only hookup. Like,
Mario,
but
just
people
stop,
meet
Mario,
and
Mario,
date on
Mario,
there like all
Mario,
the time
yeah.
now.
Only
Mario,
hookup?
Mario.
Bro, when's the last
Stop,
time you
Mario.
used Tinder?
Well, I don't use Tinder. I'm
That's
married.
what I'm saying. Like, as of 2017, 18,
Mario.
they have changed the branding
When's
on
the
it.
last time you used Tinder?
2017, 2018.
Mario, you better be careful.
Bruh, I
You're
mean, I'm
talking
telling
about-
you, like, people use it for dating.
Yo,
like,
that was
that's
a
not.
big. Yo, that was a big
listen,
span. He's
and I'm
like,
sure-
the last time I used it was like 2015, 16, 17, 18.
Use
I
that.
know, right? I'll
Use it. Never.
like counting in my head shit like subtract.
I don't even know what is that. What is that? Somebody send me a link.
Yo, but I swear, man. Shout out to Spencer Ferron. At least he did strike Tony Bellew that deal. Spence, we still waiting for you to hook us up, man. But No Label gets the credit for that, man. And back to the Bridgerweight division. That was a little segue because Tony Bellew is the one that petitioned to the WBC to make this Bridgerweight division. So, you know, that news broke today or yesterday. So, we merged the both of them.
All right, that's what's up. But I do want to finish this because Chris Kongo,
yes,
against Michael McKinson or McKinson. How do you say that, Francis?
No,
you know,
isn't it Mickinson?
Mickinson.
Yeah.
Mickinson. Yeah.
Mickinson. Okay, thank you. This is a good fight. This is a really good fight. This is a fight that I really want to see. Chris Kongo, we are familiar, here at TBV. He's been on the show, and we have a good rapport with him, and we like him here. We're a fan of his. The last time he was out against Luther Clay, which was back in August of last year, and that was on the Dillian Whyte Alexander Povetkin card, and he looked good against Clay. He got the TKO in 9. And so now he comes out and he's gonna fight McKinson. Yeah, right? Did I say it right? Or did I butcher it again?
Mickinson.
Thank you, Mickinson. Who, just so you understand, his last 2 opponents were undefeated that he beat, and in his last 5 fights, his opponents have only 4 losses in aggregate combined. So, he has been fighting, competition that isn't just a bunch of dudes with losses on their record or guys that are way below 500. So this is a good fight on paper. I'm gonna pick Kongo.
Real quick, let me get to these super chats. We got Ohio Runs Boxing. It says bam bam. Fire emoji, fire emoji. Obviously, that was when we was interviewing Wayne Lawrence Jr., Pretty Boy Bam Bam. Fights April 17th. Check him out. Ohio Runs Boxing. It says Wayne was the youngest and first amateur boxer to ever go viral on social media. Ohio. Show Kid in New York, Connecticut says, Micah K, did you see Border Wars 11? Any advice for Mario Munguia? He's fighting Show Kid, one of the most vicious punchers in all of Border Wars. Do your research.
Yo, he's the best publicist.
I've been paying a little attention, but I gotta make sure I support the show even more, like with the Patreon and stuff, because I definitely been paying attention to like the highlights and stuff on the IG with Francis and Ness. Mario, I seen this morning that Ness was going very hard on you, and just know I am here for your support, and I hope that you win.
Micah,
I hope that you win. I love an underdog, so I hope that you get that W.
You know what? That's just
Show Kid.
Listen, and I see the knowledge, so I already know.
Well, if you was watching the show, was you just listening or watching, Micah?
Hold on, I was working, so I was only listening. Okay. I couldn't see the
video of Show Kid knocking him down.
BPE Network. You can download BPE.
Okay, I got the app. When I try, I'm okay. I'm
Border Wars.
Border Wars.
You watch all the fights. You get to see them.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna be tapped in.
Also, do you yourself or anybody got 6 minutes in him to jump in the ring and swing?
Oh no, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't do nothing. I'm a tomboy, but I'm still girly. I don't want nobody to hit my face, touch my face. That's why I have so much respect for boxers and women and men. No. And then my husband would say absolutely, he's still the head, so it'll be a no.
We got R. Jonesy that says Micah body bag 3-0. That's when you was killing Francis in the little back and forth debate.
Yeah, she was killing me. Nuts.
No, Francis is listen. I don't want Francis because I'm still learning. Francis is very knowledgeable. Seriously, you guys. So it's like I said, I'm not trying to make it but I am very thankful for Ness even allowing me and the whole TBV, crew for even having me on here. So it's good for me just to learn. He knows way more boxing. Of course, I understand we can have a disagreement, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, she was getting me. You crazy as hell, man. I humbly that shit down, decrease, man. You it, man. Gotcha.
Yo,
broke it down.
We might have to get you to do some commentary one of these times. Honorary. We think about it.
We got LV Slugger. Speaking of commentary, don't forget TBV will be in Atlanta July 31st with Latin Promotions in association with Big Time Promotions live on the BPE network. Venue coming soon. Make sure you download the app to catch the live stream of the live pro boxing series. LV Slugger says, Micah, you're right. Nothing special about Whyte. Wilder sleeps his ass in one round. I hope Whyte wins.
I hope Whyte wins because I want to see Whyte versus Wilder. So I don't. It don't make me no difference.
Francis don't even want me to finish the super chat. Yo, he said I hope Whyte wins so we can still get that fight. # Wilder in 1.
Yeah, I agree, Slugger.
What Rep It says Canelo will end up at
at Bridgerweight.
At Bridgerweight, I guess, right? He only needed to be 205. Is that the official weight?
I don't know. Yeah, but
yo, and everybody knows he could beat a Brian Jennings. Yo, Brian Jennings probably never picked up.
Oh, you disrespectful, bro. You picking Canelo over Brian Jennings?
Nah, Brian Jennings actually a good worker, and then Canelo be such a small guy. No, he is like a good, he does let his hand go. So it's like Canelo's such a small guy. How would that inside fighting go? Would Brian Jennings just be like, man, you can't hurt me?
Yes, you know what though? You got to remember something. I think that maybe the Bridgerweight division, the WBC, reached out to heavyweights and they declined. And the only one to accept the offer was Brian Jennings. And that's how he's fighting Oscar Rivas. That's my theory.
Listen, and that's cool, but we need to have more, a higher level of integrity. It's like a boxing fan should not be allowed.
You know who should jump in there?
To Google search and see that a title shot is coming off the back of 2 losses. It's just not a good look.
Yeah. Lawrence Okoli should be jumping in that Bridgerweight division.
I mean, he just got his belt, man. He just got the belt. And he's trying to
clean up the cruiserweight division first.
Yeah, after he gets his fight with, I think he could. No, I think he could. But I wouldn't want to see it until after that. But honestly, are we convinced that he doesn't make heavyweight? That he couldn't be anything at heavyweight? Are we all convinced of that, or?
Who, Coley?
Yeah.
Not right now. He's too inexperienced.
I mean, not right now. Of course not.
That's why I say go to Bridgerweight. Fight the Brian Jennings.
I thought you were saying he couldn't ever be a heavyweight.
No. He's just too young. I'm saying go down there, smack around Jennings, and go down there, try his luck with Rivas and whoever else is in Bridgerweight, and then move up.
Y'all are disrespectful to Brian Jennings.
Hey.
Hey man,
Canelo beats him.
Ain't nobody disrespectful. You just gotta do what you gotta do so that people believe that you can do what you say you can do. That's it.
All right, I like the way you put that. I'll buy that shirt.
Yo,
but anyway, Saturday. We get back to guys. You haven't made your pick for the Chris Kongo fight.
I'm picking Kongo, man. I don't know two diddly squats about McKinson. We're going to put McKinson in a figure 4 headlock. It's over for him, man. Listen, I want Kongo to make it all the way to a Terrence Crawford shot on the real. Kongo beat, what was it, Freddie Cunningham? What was my man that he took the Oceania WBO title from?
That was
That's an Oceania he got, something like that. Oceania, WO making a few things but yeah. He snatched that up from the dude Freddie. Remember we interviewed him? Come on, you tripping?
Yes. Yeah. What was his last name?
I'll find it, man. He just beat Luther Clay. Where I get Freddie from?
Yeah,
Holy
he
shit.
beat Luther Clay last, but you're talking about.
Nah,
were you
that's
talking
what I'm
about
talking about.
Fernand-
That's what I'm talking about. Luther Clay.
Oh, okay, Luther Clay. Yeah, that's the one that I had
see
said.
Clay. I want to see Clay
That's
back.
why I wasn't. Oh, so do I.
I want to see
Absolutely.
Clay versus the Heartbreak Kid. What's his name? Blair the Flair.
Blair the Flair. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, that was a tough fight for Clay. You know, Chris Kongo, he used his height in a way that he hadn't before. Like it wasn't like a detriment to him, and so I definitely want to see Clay again.
That's where I got Freddie from. Clay won the title from Freddie Kuwait, who sparred with Mitty, and then Kongo beat Luther, who beat Freddie.
Freddie Kuwait, yeah, that was your call. Yeah, and Kongo had wasn't he helping? Who was he helping? Taylor in sparring.
Kongo was
right?
Kongo Taylor? Which Taylor?
No. Freddie. I think it was Freddie Kuwait was with Taylor, but it's not an Oceania.
Oh, okay.
It's a World Boxing Organization global welterweight title. So again,
yes, WBO Global.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that gives him a shot at Crawford, so he could get his payday. You know what I mean? Right now, Kongo is at 13, which I feel like he dropped. I feel like Luther Clay was ranked higher than that when Kongo beat him, but whatever.
That's in the WBO.
WBO welterweight division. He got a long way to go. He had 13, long way to go.
Yeah.
You know, we need to see him in with some of these names, even though McKinson is freaking ranked number 6. So if he beat McKinson, he about to jump.
Yeah.
He jumping Hooker. He jumping Hooker. He jumping Lipinets. He's going to jump David Avanesian, Kudrachulov, Abrakorov. He jumping everybody. It'll put him at number 6 at least.
Yeah.
And then,
no, you're right.
Yeah, so, maybe a year or two, if Crawford's still around, he'll become a mandatory. Maybe Crawford moves up, but
Kongo's got one loss, doesn't he? Right? Or is he undefeated?
Kongo's undefeated.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 12-0 with 7 KOs. I believe 7 KOs.
Yep. And man, they were questioning his power, and then he got the stoppage, because he was on like a 2-fight, decision tour, and then boom, he got the stoppage against Luther.
Yeah, he had that left hook, and it was picture perfect, and you could really see the power in it, and so I think he's got good size for the division. There's a lot to like about him, so we'll see if he takes care of business. I think he will.
Moving on to the main man, the new guy. I don't know if he's gonna is he gonna pan out? Is he gonna be something? But he's moving at a really nice pace. And I'm talking Fabio Wardley. He's signed to Dillian Whyte. One of the fighters that Dillian Whyte continuously gives opportunities to. Chris Kongo, another one. But Wardley looking like he got the skill to actually be a heavyweight we're going to be talking about for some years to come.
Okay.
Yeah, not terribly undersized. As you can see, I'm screen sharing him here with the new heavyweight from Matchroom, Johnny Fisher, and also Daniel Dubois, who just lost to Joe Joyce. And that's Wardley on the left. And he's very athletic. I watched him get a very nice knockout not too long ago in the Garden when COVID first broke and Eddie did the show in the Garden. He looked fantastic there. And, this is going to be a coming out party for him very early too, right? Like when you think about it, he's already fighting a guy that Wilder and Anthony Joshua fought.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like...
Francis said he starches him.
Yep, starches him for sure.
Yo, and he's only got 10 fights. Now, that'll be the biggest name on his resume. Obviously, he did his thing versus Richard Lardy, who's a common opponent with Dubois. But other than that, everything is really, really domestic. So that, 8 round, by the way, because there's no belt. So they can't even make it a 10-round fight. Like, he's got to, you can make it a 10-round fight, but what you going to fight 2 extra rounds for nothing for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're right. What do you think, Ness? Does he have to stop Eric Molina?
Holy shit, he bet. But you know Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they don't like that from me. Like, a win is a win is a win. But he better. He better.
I think he has to.
Molina is such a
Hrgovic
faker.
smashed him around the ring.
Hrgovic. I mean, Brazil stopped him.
Yo, Molina got like a hidden button that if you press it, he just quits.
Yeah, he quits. He calls it a day.
Yeah, so you gotta hit that button though. If you can hit the button, then
he'll hold on you.
He'll quit.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hrgovic, man, we got that in the notes. Let's pull it up now. Hrgovic and Hunter are
finally.
Michael Hunter and what is Hrgovic's first name? Philip Hrgovic are headed to purse bid, dog. Why?
Yeah.
Yes. Why are you surprised? This was called so long ago.
Exactly.
I'm surprised because it's like, yo,
bullshit.
Why isn't Hunter accepting what they're offering when he don't got a network to go to purse bid, unless he about to show us some Thriller shit that like he's been talking to somebody and somebody's gonna show up to the purse bid and bid some money? Because again, if you don't got a promoter, where's this money you gonna get for purse bid?
You're bro. Thank you. You were 100% right. And this isn't even like it doesn't even feel like a conspiracy at this point because of what we've been seeing take place. And, you're exactly right. Like, where is Michael's confidence coming into this that, they would allow it to go to purse bid? But either way, as long as we get the fight, I'm good. I think that, while I love the fight and I love the idea of both these guys who I'm a fan of, and I think regardless of who wins they're both gonna have good careers in the heavyweight division. I still think that there's a part of me that's like, man, it's so unfair how some fighters have to do so much more than others. Michael Hunter, I mean, arguably beat Povetkin, and then you put him in a situation where you got a guy in Dillian Whyte who gets starched and then gets his shot back. And I'm not trying to pick on any one fighter. I'm just saying it sucks how, some fighters are put through gauntlets and some fighters are given shots.
For the panel, Mario, Ness, Micah, Francis, anybody that can answer this. If they're going to purse bids, right? There's no title on the line, so what's the split? Like I don't understand. Why wouldn't Michael Hunter just take the deal?
I'm sure there's guidelines though. If like we Google it, I'm sure this is what an IBF eliminator.
Like sure who's ranked higher or something?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's an IBF final eliminator.
Yeah, so I'm sure the IBF final eliminator has guidelines on what's the split gonna be.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm glad Morehouse asked that question because I wanted to ask. Yeah, with purse bid, what specifically does that, mean as far as with that fight?
Well, purse bid means that they could not come to an agreement in negotiations. So now only thing left to do is for the promoter or any interested party in promoting that fight has to auction. Essentially, a purse bid is an auction. So Micah K says, oh, I like Michael Hunter versus Hrgovic. I want to put that on Michael K Sports Network. Cool. I'm going to bid $600,000. But Mario's like, well, I work for ESPN. We like that too. We're going to bid $800,000. And then Francis is like, well, Espinoza sent me from Showtime. We want that fight. We bid $850,000. Now that whoever had the highest bid, that money is split 2 ways to the fighters on a certain percentage. Sometimes 50-50, sometimes 75-25, sometimes 80-20. All
depending on who's the champion.
It depends
and things
who's
like
the
that.
champion, depends what the rules are. So again, it could be Google to see what an eliminator split is.
Micah, I think the best way, because you're a hoops fan, you can think of like the fight as a free agent. It's like the fight is the player, right? And so it's like the player couldn't come to terms with the team. So he goes to free agency and then has a bunch of different teams bidding on him. That's essentially what happens is they can't get through negotiations. So they allow, other entities to come in and make an offer and try
allow the person with the deepest pockets to get the fight. If you got the biggest pockets, you got it. You know, Steve Ballmer stepped up and bought the Clippers because he got the $1 billion. Yeah, whoever got the big money. Triller this time showed that they got the deepest pockets
with the Teofimo.
With the Teofimo person bid. So,
and you know what probably happened? Philip Hrgovic is backed by the Sutherlands and the Zone.
Yep.
Michael Hunter's floating out there by himself now, and they probably try to offer him something crazy low, and Michael Hunter's like, I'm from the U.S. I was just on the Zone. I'm well known. I've been in this game. I just fought Povetkin. How you gonna try to look? I think that's how it went. And I think that's why we're getting to this purse bid situation.
Yeah, but again, if you don't got someone in your ear like, yo, I will go and bid on your behalf, why are you not accepting what's being offered?
Well, maybe if he's getting offered a little 25%, 75-25, and he thinks that 25 is higher than what they were offering him. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get
that. They
that.
offered him $200,000, but he thinks 25% of the purse bid is higher than $200,000, so he's rolling the dice. And if he doesn't like it after that, he pulls out the fight.
And who's to say that these the proceedings they have in place don't come with other caveats? Like percentage of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like popcorn sales. Like I'm just making stuff up, but you get what I'm saying? Like we don't know what all entails or what all is up for grabs in that purse bid. Like a lot of times, it's situations vary from purse bid to purse bid. But so that was that piece of news. I think another piece of news that we should touch on real quick is Sean Porter unfortunately caught COVID-19, or he tested positive for COVID-19, I should say. And he won't be broadcasting tonight's Ring City USA bout on NBC Sports Network. He had been commentating and doing a really great job. But yeah, unfortunately, he did test positive, so he's going to be out for a while. I hope that he has a speedy recovery. I hope everything. So from what I've seen on Twitter, his symptoms are super minor. I think that he's lost his taste buds, but that's about it. So, he's definitely a friend of the show, and we wish him, we all our thoughts and prayers with him and his family.
Definitely
hopefully makes a recovery.
He actually, shout out to Sean Porter. He actually, we sent him our love via Twitter, and he liked the response. So at least he's always watching. I reached out to Michael Hunter, by the way, guys. So if he happens to answer, we'll get him on and find out about this purse bid.
I want to talk about this Triller commentary team for the Jake Paul versus
Yeah.
Yo, real quick.
That's a good. Let him chop it up.
Where's my boo soundbite for real, yo?
Boo soundbite. Yeah, man, break it down for him. Break it down for him, Francis.
Bro, the fact that they bring back
have a spectacle, you might as well continue the spectacle, man. Like, just might as well.
The fact that they bringing back Snoop is just like, come on, man. They wildin', man. Snoop ain't doing it for me, man.
Paul is fighting a retired MMA fighter. It's a spectacle, but like you might as well continue it. Like, let's just continue to have fun.
Yo, is that the main event?
Mike, I see you smiling, Micah. Don't you agree?
I'm laughing at Ness because he talking about Snoop don't do it for him. I mean, it's a what's wrong with Snoop? It's not like.
Did you watch?
He didn't like him commentating the boxing fight. That's what he said.
He was just making shit.
Well, actually, he talks shit about West Coast rappers all the time.
Have you seen a dead body?
She said, "Oh, yo," but I mean, have you heard him commentating on Triller? He was just like kind of making stuff.
Get your mans in there, yo.
He was just
He was
like,
saying, "Come and get your mans in them." Have y'all seen a dead body? He was saying some crazy shit though.
Yeah, he was, but I was laughing. I don't know. Maybe when you sipping and enjoying the fight, maybe it just didn't bother me as
There
much.
you
Because
go.
you doing other stuff.
You're
I
right.
don't know.
You're right. But alongside Snoop, who they're bringing back, they're also going to have Mario Lopez, Pete Davidson, Taylor Hill, who I don't think I know who that is.
Nah.
And they have TikTok star.
When I first read that, with my dyslexia, I said, Taylor Swift, get out of here.
Yo, yeah.
Oh, you tripping. No, but so it's Taylor Hill, who is apparently an American model. All right. I'm sure she knows a lot about boxing. TikTok stars Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio, who I actually have seen on YouTube and like different videos,
Who the
but
fuck is that guy?
I don't know what they do though. Like, are they singers? I think they're TikTok stars, is what it says here.
We never heard of him.
I never heard of him. I'm sure my niece has. And the boxing commentators for the fight are going to be Ray Flores, Al Bernstein, and Mike Coppinger. Shout out to Mike, friend of the show. Yeah, man. Mike deserves a shot. But
I was actually happy to hear that Bernstein, that all those guys are together. Like Ray Flores, Bernstein, Coppinger, and one other person. That's a good team.
Ray Flores.
It's everybody
Ray
else
Flores.
that they need to get rid of.
Ray Flores. But yo, honestly though, I don't mind that. Like, listen, Mario Lopez, he does not age. I don't know, if he's doing Botox.
No, AC Slater don't age, bro. He don't.
Bro, AC Slater is still. He could wear the acid jeans tomorrow, and people call him AC, bro.
And he fucking sparred Pacquiao. Like he's the man. And Canelo, right? He's the man.
Yeah, no, he's him and Steve Kim have their show. He's very knowledgeable boxing head. Pete Davidson is the one I'm interested in. I watch SNL. I know for the former East Coaster Ness, that was like, dumb to watch SNL, or like, it was like what did you call it? You said it was like touristy shit. And so, but I like Pete Davidson. I just don't know how much I'm gonna like him commentating on a fight. But I agree with Micah. I think that, Snoop was fun. For what it was fun. Like, I don't want to see him commentating, Dillian Whyte, Alexander Povetkin, but I don't mind, him commentating Jake Paul, Ben Askren, or being part of him. And that's, it is what it is. I don't know. It's fun. Like Micah said, it's like you kind of just become one with the show, drinking and smoking, whatever you do. And it's a vibe.
Hey, quick, I'm sorry to jump in a little bit late, but I just did a quick lookup of the IBF purse bid rules for this upcoming fight. In the rules, it says proceeds of the purse bid for elimination bouts or box offs will be distributed as follows. A, boxer ranked number 1 versus boxer ranked number 2 is 50% to each contestant.
Oh, that's
subtitle B, boxer ranked 1 or 2 versus any other boxer, 75% to boxer 1 or 2 and 25% to the other. Now C is where we come into it, because Michael Hunter is ranked 4, Hrgovic is ranked 5.
Michael's 3, Hrgovic is 4.
Oh, Hrgovic is 4 and Hunter's 5?
Hunter's 3, Hrgovic is 4.
All right, so boxers ranked 3 or below versus boxer ranked 3 or below. 60% goes to the higher ranked boxer, 40% to the lowest.
So that might be what it is at the end of the day, is that they were trying to A-side Hrgovic or something, maybe. Does that sound about right? And then Mike Hunter said, hey, I'm a higher ranked fighter. This can go to purse bid and I can get 60%.
Of course they were going to try to A-side him because he's got the network behind him.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, because they just gonna. Well, I guess he still gets the higher now at the purse bid. He'll still get the higher split.
Yeah, so it makes more sense. So even if the same guys win it, you know what I mean? Like the same people pay it out, but they got to split different now. So shout out to Dave for real. Morehouse looking it up. Ness just sitting over there on his fingers, not even trying to Google it.
I I said it's Googleable. Y'all should have Googled it. Like,
I had to dig a little. I had to download a PDF file. Come on, give me some credit.
No, you get all the
Morehouse.
credit, right?
hey,
You got a little voice, man. Shout out to Morehouse.
yo,
That's
when
what
are
happens
we
at
gonna
night
get to see this
shows
other
without the
dude?
producer.
Yo, anybody know anything about this other heavyweight like named Hosa something from the UK that he's still an amateur? Hosa Burton, maybe something like that. No.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not a heavyweight though.
No, he's not a heavyweight.
What?
Is he?
Y'all playing?
No way.
Y'all tripping?
No.
Not the Burton I'm thinking of. The Burton I'm
Hosa
thinking
Burton
of.
the Hosa Burton that I was thinking of.
Has been
The
MIA
Hammer.
for a
The
while.
Hammer. Right? The Hammer. That's the nickname.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't know.
The
Well, why
Burton
were you-
I'm thinking about from the UK has been
Hosa
MIA
Stewart.
for a couple years.
I meant Stewart. This dude definitely a heavyweight, but I don't know if he's still an amateur.
Stuart Burton.
Hosa or Hosea Stewart.
Oh yeah, there's a Hosa Burton.
Yeah, there's a Hosa Burton.
Yeah.
He's
Yo,
from
we got
the
some
UK.
super here that we need to get
Galito,
to.
is he an amateur still? Like, what the hell is he doing? We trying to get a medal and shit? Trying to be the next AJ?
Yo, so
He don't
super
look
chat
like
coming.
AJ, but he definitely look. Let me just screen share this real quick. He definitely look like mean. Know what I'm saying? Francis, he wearing a Jamaican shirt. This might be your man's in them, so you better look this up.
I'm definitely looking.
He on his Mack truck flow, but like if Mack truck was bigger, that's what this dude is. He's like a bigger version of Mack. But he look mean.
Super heavyweight.
Yeah, he's a super dude. Look how big he looks on his motherfucking what's those bikes called? The Peloton bikes? My man look huge as hell on that shit. Yo, speaking of bike, I took my bike to the bike store 7 days ago. I haven't even heard from them. I go to the bike store today. That shit is closed. Nobody's answering the phone. I'm tight.
Oh, what? They got you for that bike.
7 days and still no nothing. No nothing.
Man, it look like he be eating enough yam and dumpling, yo.
Yeah,
Solid
my
like a
man,
rock.
my man big as hell. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Solid like a rock.
Look at this workout he doing right here. My man it's like he's like, what is that? He's like throwing.
Francis, it pulled up for you? I'm still not seeing it. Oh shit, I'm like 2 minutes behind.
Mario,
There
this
we
your
go.
workout right here,
Damn,
right?
yo, he is
Massive.
definitely a heavyweight. Yo, look at his quads.
But are you watching the one where he's working out with the bag, where he's like throwing his bag around?
I just see him
That shit look like
on the bike.
It looked like he got a slingshot, but it's like, I don't know. I can't even.
Is it before or after the bike?
After the bike.
Oh,
It's
okay,
coming,
then I'm
it's
still
coming.
waiting.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, I got it on pause. That's why. Man,
no,
I'm
around
tripping
like-
today, bruh. There we go. Oh, yeah. Man, I've seen those. They're like sledgehammers, but they don't tear shit up.
Yeah. that must be a hard workout, though.
You know who had that in their backyard? Kenny Porter had that in his backyard.
I wonder how good this is for the joints, though. That shit must be like, what the hell? Go ahead,
So I wanted to say something like really quickly. So I'm on the NBC Sports app. So this is what I have an issue with boxing. It's just I feel like it's so many apps and so many things that I have to do.
Yes.
Like I'm on the app trying to watch the boxing right now, and I don't know if somebody could tell me or the group chat. I can't even watch it because it keeps saying the location is off, and then it doesn't have the option to where it says NBC Chicago. Which region should I choose so I can watch it live? Like it's literally not letting me, watch it. So if anybody could tell me, like I'm literally clicking it live right now and it's not working.
You. Let me look.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're gonna read some super chats while we're helping out our good friend Micah K over there at Afternoon Sports Slay. Correct?
Yes.
Boom,
You got
boom.
it. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, we got what is it? What rep it? Says Canelo will end up at Bridgerweight. We probably read that one, but we give you some more love. Also, the next super chat is coming from Richard D that says, what's more likely, EJ versus Bud or Ness versus CYP? Thinking emoji.
Yo, which app is it? Is it sports? Which app is it?
NBC.
Yeah, it's NBC Sports.
With the
Network.
gold sports word?
It's yes, with the gold, and it has like the gold play button below it.
Yeah.
It says sports under it. Yeah.
Madbent 100 with a $5 super chat that says Francis undefeated, El Champion. Whyte stops Petty.
Yo,
Povetkin.
Mad Bent said, "Cut your grass."
Big Nick with a £2 super chat that says Okoli or Whyte versus Wilder 2022 fire emoji. Whoa is correct. You have Brandon Maurice with a super chat that says Boxing News 24 is reporting that Thurman is returning in July. Again, Puerto or Devin Alexander. Please tell me that's a troll website. That isn't legit.
Yo, they asking me the same thing, Micah. I'm going to go with NBC Sports Philadelphia since I'm on the East Coast.
No, you're not. Yo.
See, it keeps saying location services are off, but I know for a fact my location thing is on.
Where's the fight
What you
taking
mean,
place?
no, I'm not? What you mean, no, I'm not? Francis?
So,
it's on Morehouse. It's on NBC Sports. You got to have the app for the Amanda Serrano.
This is why no offense to anybody.
Where's the fight actually the location
Oh,
of the
okay.
fight?
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Okay.
That
This
could
is
be
why-
the problem.
Yo,
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, it just started for me.
No,
No.
but this is why people stream. But I'm gonna leave that alone for another topic. That's for Untitled. Brandon Maurice with a super chat that says they're reporting that Thurman is returning in July against Berto or Devin Alexander. Do you guys like that or not? No?
Let's see.
Berto.
I'd rather see
wouldn't
him against
mind.
Berto.
Yo, I hope they give Thurman Berto so they could do it right here in Florida, man. Them dudes Ben should have gave us that fight. Here go Ring City. I got it too, Micah. Took some time.
Mine still ain't popped up.
Oh,
So James
they told
Kelly-
me to sign in. What the
James
heck?
Kelly with a $5 super chat that says, How are all you doing? I would like to come on if possible. I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, the number's
What
1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. And voice
One
your
time.
opinion right here
And-
on the Voice of the People hotline. Yo, I'm officially going back to cable, man. I can't
I'm on
cut the
cable.
cord.
I can't even get
I
this
can't
to play.
cut the cord. This shit don't work for me. Look, I used to get NBC Sports free because I had cable. Now they like, oh, your package doesn't have that. You gotta upgrade. Everything I gotta upgrade. I might
James
have to
Kelly
go
said he's
back.
trying to call in, but let me see if Blog Talk's down.
Let me read the super chats for you. He said,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me get to him. He said, read the super chats. Then we had, damn it, just light up. Oh, there we go. Davidian Simmons says, hey, Ness Heyman, Snoop Dogg definitely was better than that rapper with the crazy pink suit on. With his, what? With his heels paused?
With the heels?
You know who that is?
Nah. Tell him who you talking about had on heels.
Bro, if they wanted. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, James Empire Power put a $20 super chat with no message. So maybe he forgot to add it. But shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
And James Kelly with the final super chat that says I'm trying to call in. Go ahead, Mario.
James,
oh man, I forgot. I was gonna ask you something,
James gotta
Francis. I
press
forgot
one or
now.
something.
It's all good. I'll remember.
James might need to press 1 or something.
Which rapper with the crazy pink suit on? Who's that?
I'm not
Cameron,
sure.
Man. Cameron had the whole New York wearing pink.
Oh, I see a veteran alumni in the Blog Talk.
Ugas can't get
Ugas.
If Thurman gets Ugas over
Ugas,
EJ, that
Ugas,
says something
Ugas.
about his relationship with Al Heyman, in my opinion.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I would probably
If
say you're
Thurman
right.
gets the Ugas fight over Errol Spence, that tells me a lot about his damn relationship with Al Heyman. Period.
I just can't see him getting a fight like that coming back after this time. Like, I think a Birdo makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, because of how much time he been off.
Nobody else agrees? Wow. James Kelly said he pressed 1 on the super chat. Do you think the big fish? I'm talking about the big fish, Micah. The big fish. Morehouse, the big fish. 3 successful pay-per-views back to back. You get the opportunity to collect the 3rd belt to go on to Undisputed. And Thurman, who had the belt, who had to give them up, he's going to get a shot at the belts he had before against Ugas, before Errol. I don't know. Why would Al do that? Like, that really shows his relationship with Thurman is stronger. than it is with Errol. In my opinion, that's my theory.
What you mean? If Thurman get a shot before Ugas?
No, before
If you get a shot for Spence.
Yeah, at Ugas, the super champ at WBA.
No, that ain't showing nothing. That's just setting it up. We talked about that. Ugas ain't popular enough to do a pay-per-view, so he got to go through Thurman. He even said it on his social media. They lied on each other's social media talking about my good friend Thurman thinks I should fight him to build my pot. Man, everybody know Nesta Gibbs said that shit. Then y'all start saying it. The fuck out of here. I said that shit. Ugas ain't popular enough. If you want Earl Spence to keep doing bad numbers because he started up here with Mikey and it's been like this. You know, with Porter, he did 275. So, like, the best thing you can do is get in there with Thurman and come right back up to that 300-400. You know, you don't want to keep going down. You do Ugas.
Good point.
I mean, come on. You do Ugas. Come on, man. Come on.
Might be below 200.
I mean,
that would be nice, yeah. Thurman and Ugas, because I feel like Thurman got to, people got to put a little bit more respect on Thurman's name.
Definitely.
It's like, man, they just be forgetting about Thurman. I don't know.
Yo,
Mikey,
you
picking up all of Nessa's favorite fighters. You definitely
and I'm not trying to do that's how I feel. Seriously. If I disagree with Ness, I know he the head honcho in charge, but I let him know. But I really feel this way.
That's you. You know that Dillian ain't special. You know that Thurman deserve another shot. That's you.
I'm not doing. Trust me, because I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, you on the."
You queen slaying. She queen slaying right now.
Look at you smiling. That nigga blushing all red and shit in the face.
She living up to her name. She's slaying. She living up to her name.
I agree with the Thurman thing. Like, he lost to Pacquiao, and people write him off like he couldn't be, better than Crawford and Spence. And now I'm not saying I pick him
Mario
over those guys, but he deserves to be in that conversation.
What I would like to see,
can't get a date, Mario.
No, you're right.
He also can't get a date, man. Like, what are we talking about, man?
Let me try this number.
Ness, you don't say nothing about that though. Let's try that new number.
252. Is this James Kelly? Because you didn't press one, but we trying to help you.
Yes.
Yeah, you haven't pressed one. That's why we haven't gone to you. But what's up, brother?
I did press one.
Don't
Call
worry.
me up.
Don't worry. You live now. Talk to us. We could hear you, and so can the
So
world.
you can hear me?
Everybody hear you. James Kelly from where?
What's
James
up?
Kelly
What's
from
up,
where?
James?
Hold on, stand down. Hold on, wait. I got to put you on pause, so I'm going to be double talking. But be advised. Now you hear me?
We hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hello?
Yo.
Well, why can't y'all see me?
We hear you.
No, you good, bro. You know that. I know you know who I am.
Yeah, James Kelly from North Carolina.
Well, I'm from Patterson, New Jersey, but I've been living in North Carolina for forever.
Okay.
I was in the Marine Corps, and I still work for the government. But my man know who I am. The main king of the show. But it's all good.
King?
No problem.
Francis?
Look.
Francis.
You know what I'm talking about.
I mean, what? Where we met at, James? Where we met at? At Glen Tapia Gym?
No, man, on the chat, on boxing, on your show, bro, your channel.
You what?
It's okay.
Are we trying to figure out riddles or something? What's good, man?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, James. You lost me, man. You lost me.
Don't worry about it. You got a lot of people on your channel. Don't worry about me. I'm just calling because I want to get involved with the discussion. When you guys were talking about Snoop, well, you're talking about the Snoop commentator.
Yeah.
When
What
you
you
talk
think?
about the commentator of Tyson and Roy Jones.
Yeah. I didn't like that commentator.
But you know what? And check it out. I saw that, and be advised. I think Snoop did okay, and I think because it was an exhibition, Snoop was one of them guys that was like us in the living room, talking about the fight. He just brought a different way of bringing things to commentate. You understand? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, now I'm gonna ask again. Send me a link so y'all can see my face, so we can talk. If you can.
Oh, you talking about Skype? You need Skype for that, James. You need Skype for that.
Yeah, I do got Skype. Stand by. But don't you have a link for that?
Nah, you just gotta add Nesta Gibbs. Look for
Well, how come I was able to come on before in the past? You sent me a link. I clicked on it. Unless I'm wrong.
Yeah, you probably wrong, but if you just search Nesta Gibbs, you'll find it.
Say it again. So Nesta what? Nesta Goods?
Nesta Gibbs. Just search that name, and you'll find it.
Nesta Gibbs.
On Skype though.
Okay,
You got
so Nesta Gibbs.
Nesta with an N.
Nesta Gibbs is you, right?
Yeah, with an N.
Yeah, Nesta Gibbs.
All right. Hey, yo, Kelly, thank you for calling in, brother. We're going to keep the lines moving. I'm going out to Majid. Majid said he taking that fight. He seen the tape. Majid,
Okay, let's.
what up?
Yeah. What up? Hold up. Yes, sir. What up? Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join Patreon and YouTube members for something. But yeah, Ness, I got all that shit back up and seen that video, man. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, man.
You don't seem too enthusiastic about that.
You don't seem enthusiastic. You just
I just see food on the table. I see food on the table.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was watching the video right before y'all said I'm muted, so yeah, man. I'm winning. I know that. I'm talk shit because I'm gonna back it up.
You know what to do, man. Lock it in. He already paid, man. We just waiting to lock in his opponent, and I ain't heard back from Shandu, so you sound more confident than him because I ain't heard back from him. But that I think that's a great fight, man. I mean, you know, like I said, the kid looks like he got heart, but you could tell the way he moved, he's lacking a little bit of swagger. You know, he's a little bit robotic, but he does got heart. Like his right hand is straight. Don't overlook that right hand. It is straight.
Oh, nah. Y'all know I ain't had to sign up for it, so, you know, ain't nothing push me but myself, so it's a fight. I'm just happy to be fighting, dog.
For sure. Well, all right. Majid taking on a 130-pound fight. That's going to be our second. We only had one 130-pound fight before with Shandu, and, you know, that didn't, you know, go so well. I was trying to get him back into this, but he didn't take that one. But we're going to get to Suleiman the Scholar, New York City. What up?
Hey, how you doing, Ness? How you doing?
Champ.
What's up? Yo, Ness, man, you're the champ, man. Now, check this out, man. What's up with this guy, man, this Povetkin guy, man? You think he could pull an upset? I swear the second time.
Yo, listen.
And he's up there.
The money, like I mean, I'm afraid to pick Povetkin because the betting lines have switched so much towards Dillian Whyte. But like, if you believe in Povetkin, man, you can make a hell of a lot of money on Povetkin. I mean, they got like 1 through 6 plus 1,400. They treating him like Andy Ruiz versus AJ right now.
Okay, but the thing with him is that he got a good amateur career. The only problem with him is his age. But if he gets,
I mean, Luis Ortiz is the same age, and he keep doing good.
So he might pull another upset, and if he gets a chance, I think he should go for the second tier WBA belt because I don't think he stands a chance for the other champions unless he gets a fight with Deontay Wilder. He might have a chance, but besides that, because his punchy power could play any of those fights, but against AJ, he really has crack on him. AJ's too good. And then Tyson Fury is too big. So I think if he gets this fight, he should push for a fight with Deontay Wilder or Trevor Bryan. Unification. With that belt that he has with the other.
Were you able to see the Trevor Bryan fight? Because I wasn't able to see him fight.
Yes, I did.
How you seen it?
YouTube, boss.
Oh, it's on YouTube?
You go on YouTube.
Send it to me on Facebook, man. Send me the link on Facebook. I know you be hitting me up on Facebook.
Not for nothing, but the guy could box, man. The problem is that he don't know if the fight was gonna go through. He gotta get himself in condition. That fight and Bermudez showed a lot of glimpses that he still got some skills, man. So that fight wasn't that bad. The problem is that it was on and off because Char. If that guy could get himself in good condition, he might be, that would be a good fight. But the problem is that Povetkin's power is monstrous. If Povetkin could catch him with a punch, he could get another belt. He had that belt before. He could get that belt again. You know what I'm saying? And move on to better things, man. That's the only thing that I like. And that Serrano shorty, that Serrano Puerto Rican champion, that's a very good champion. If you could beat this opponent that looks kind of fit, that'd be nice too, you know? You guys have a great day, man. Thank you for putting me on, man. And you have a blessed day. And don't forget, you're the champion, boss. All right?
All right, brother. Thank you for calling in. Suleiman Escala, New York City. Davidian, Buffalo Falls. Talk to us.
Hey, was good, TBV. You know, Ness Heyman, all you guys, Micah, Morris House, Doomy, Mario. I just want to say great show, and sorry about the super chat though. I was just more so talking about the Mike Tyson Thriller. I don't know. They had a whole bunch of guys on there. I don't know who some of these rappers are. I just knew Snoop and maybe Wiz Khalifa, but they had this one dude on there. He had like a pink suit on, and I don't know. It was real. I don't know. Dude had on heels. He was singing, but that's why I'm not a big fan of hip hop today. It's kind of whack, but anyways, I guess. I don't know, great show, and I don't know. I might have to go with Povetkin, even though Dillian Whyte should win. But I might rock with Povetkin. But that's my call. God bless.
Bless. Davidian, thanks for calling in. We going out to Coach Myers. Excuse me, Coach J-Mac, New Orleans.
J-Mac.
So you hating?
I'm that guy. What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Let's bet $1 million easy. And I for the bread. When I him, y'all gonna say he was too weak on my life.
Okay, bow down, bitches. I'm about to handle business. I'ma teach you all a lesson. This'll only take a minute. Got a part and all this passion in my blood. Niggas hating just because. Think about it. Everybody love Bud. J-Mac, where you at? Where you at? All these niggas hating on me. Shit is whack. Shit is whack. So efficient with it. Only check the stats. Hey, I'm out here trying to get it. Next, I only got a minute.
No J-Mac? All right. My Gene Bear. All that intro for nothing.
Yo, what up? Chilling, my brother. Getting this Kush Times Gushers ready to end the night.
Nice.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Francis turned me to the other side because I was gonna bet on Povetkin. I thought that he was just gonna do it again. I think that he's become one of these guys where it's like, you know, he takes a pounding, waits for that opening, and then catches him. But I'm gonna go with my Caribbean brother, and I'm gonna go White. I don't know, man. I don't know. For some reason, Francis, and I never ever agree with you, but on this one, I think we're on the same page. But yeah, that's all I really got.
Crazy.
I know, bro. I know.
No, listen, it seems like after like the whole day talking about it, seems like that's the right decision. Like he was winning the fight.
Yeah, but he's got to be on attack mode, man. He can't just win the fight with jabbing and staying on the outside.
That's
eventually an old vet like Povetkin's gonna figure that out, switch it up, and end up catching him. So he's got to go back to the old Dillian Whyte. The old Dillian Whyte, you know, the body snatcher. You got to jump on him when you get him hurt.
Right. I agree. I think that's it. I think it's just he saw a pattern. Povetkin saw a pattern in the last fight and caught him. I think he can't let his guard down because these old fighters, they all got tricks up their sleeve. They have things that they look for, and if you present it to them, they're gonna catch it. But yeah, man, shout out to Mike. I was telling my wife that I wish she was more like Mike. She didn't. She didn't
crazy!
Like
what
Well,
the
there
hell?
you go.
Y'all trying to lose your life, man.
Yo, today was crazy, Ness. Dudes be jumping out the window.
Yeah, shout out to y'all though. Have a good night.
Oh man.
Yo, dudes be jumping out the window all day. I'm telling you.
He about to have to buy early Valentine's present. Let me go to Hawk in Maryland. Hawk, what it do?
What it do, fam? How all y'all doing out there, fellas? TVP.
Good.
Ain't too much. Love the show. That Snoop Dogg talking on the thing. As far as having him talking and the crack and the jokes and everything. Not while I'm watching boxing. And even if it's somebody, even if it's somebody in the living room with me, I tell them to shut the hell up, man. I'm trying to watch the fight. I ain't trying to hear no jokes being cracked while I'm watching boxing. I don't watch no other sport, so I can't get down with the joke cracking while I'm watching boxing. I was offended, really. I like Snoop. Some of it was cool, but a lot of it was noise to me. Anyway, and that Povetkin fight. Oh, I'm gonna have to go ahead and stick with Povetkin. I still say the same thing about Dillian Whyte. Good man, a good fighter. But every one of his fights that go past like the 5th round, dog, it's life or death. Be honest. It's life or death. When you seen him in the 12th round looking fresh, that man, if it's 13 rounds, he'll probably just say, man, fuck it, I ain't fighting no more. Excuse my language. Hell with it, I ain't even fighting the 13th round. In every fight, even when he lost to Joshua, as you go past them later rounds, this dude be on life or death every time. And I just think Povetkin got a little more skill when he fight. I'm not even a Povetkin fan, but I can see a good fighter when I see a good fighter, opposed to a dude that he's at the end of the fight. I tell you what, when the fight starts off, it's two boxers. At the end, it's a ballroom brawler fighting a boxer. And Dillian Whyte is the ballroom brawler. By the 12th round, he looked like he out of the bar, halfway drunk, trying to figure out how to stand up in the 12th round. I don't know. I can't put my money with him, bro. But love the show and have a great evening.
Hey, Hawk, are you talking about the same? Are you talking about Povetkin, who looked like he was 80 years old when he fought Michael Hunter over there in Saudi Arabia? Come on, man. He caught lightning in a bottle one night, and y'all making him into
lightning in a bottle.
Y'all making him into the Greek goddess. He lightning in a bottle.
Bruh, do you know that like he's got a serious knockout ratio, man?
Yo, Francis, he's lost to two people, Joshua and Vladimir Klitschko.
You know what I know he got a serious problem with? You know what I know he got a serious problem with? Is staying away from them steroids. That I know for sure he got a damn problem with.
Shots fired. Pop, pop, pop.
Quiet. That's how I like it. Let's move on.
Quiet? What you mean? He did his time just like everybody else who do their time.
That's right. I ain't sick. Hey, facto.
Just like Dillian Whyte did his time.
Hey, wasn't proven, brother. Wasn't proven.
That was the second one. You forget about the first one.
No, pardon me. Sorry.
You forget about the first time. You're talking about the second time.
Listen, brother, you can't fault somebody for the rules. The rules are you take one and you take two. If you take one and it's inconclusive, you take another one.
We're talking about the second time. We're talking about the first time.
Semantics, brother. But what I do know is that Povetkin, Deontay Wilder, who Micah K loves so much, traveled all the way to Russia because Povetkin couldn't stay off the juice and couldn't get a fight. Right, Micah?
Francis, you just better hope that White wins this fight. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about let's get to Saturday. You just better hope that White wins, because you know. Listen, I know you going hard.
Anyways, I'm riding with it. I'm taking anybody on. Anybody, let's go. Cause my man's is a dog. My man's out here doing shit that y'all favorite fighters ain't doing.
Hey, don't get it twisted. I'm rooting for White too.
And talking shit doing it too. And talking shit doing it. And talking shit doing it, man.
Did you see that uppercut that Povetkin gave your boy?
Pardon me?
First, did you see the
The only-
uppercut
the only-
that you
the only
gave
thing
your
I
boy,
the only thing I
Povetkin,
remember-
who's 9 years older?
Francis
Okay,
didn't
White
see
was
that
winning.
uppercut
Till White
'cause
make
that
sure
knocked him out,
that defense is right. White
Listen.
got to make sure that defense is right too, and make sure he don't get tired.
You know
Make
what
sure
he was
don't
doing?
get tired.
I tell you what was happening? He was fighting this old man, and he knocked him down twice. And when he was thinking to himself, "Damn, I'm really beating up this old man. And I'm not even out of first gear." And boom, the old man caught lightning in a bottle, knock his ass out. It's like when you see the old man on the street and you want to fight him, and he just gets that lucky punch. No, I fell. No, he knocked you down, fool. That's what happened. It's okay. It's okay. He gonna get it back. That's what retribution's all about. You get a chance to get it back. Not everybody gets that. I won't call no names, but not everybody gets the opportunity to get it back. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get it twisted. Morris House is out here rooting for White too. So
I hope White win.
me too.
Yeah, I mean, White is more of a, character. He's going to make more noise if he wins. If Alexander wins, we won't hear from him until they announce his next fight. He's not, he's not a talker. That's not what he does. He's not here to entertain us outside of the ring, only inside the ring. And that's the unfortunate part. That's why we will root for White, because we know that he's a bad guy. He's a villain, and boxing needs villains.
I want White to win this fight and fight either Ruiz or Wilder.
Hey, Morehouse.
That's what I want.
Let me just say this. He fight Ruiz, it's over.
Hold on a second.
It's over. Tell Francis.
You
Tell
crazy.
Francis.
You crazy.
Tell Francis.
You crazy.
It's over.
You
if
crazy.
Ruiz is focused
crazy.
and disciplined,
You
it's
crazy.
over. I'm telling
You
you,
crazy.
Andy he's special. You see
Yo,
how they say
crazy.
fight? Andy is, if
How
he's
much
focused,
Micah.
I just feel that
Micah,
way.
so you just
I'll-
gonna-
I'll-
you just
hold on,
gonna
hold
call
on,
her
Ness, hold on,
crazy
Ness, hold
all
on, Ness,
night.
Ness, hold on, wait, Ness,
It's
hold
over
on.
for White.
All up-
Please get a
Yo,
hold of it.
Morehouse, Micah, and Ness, I want to know. First of all, Ness, if Ruiz and White fight, it's gonna be like Carlos Yanis versus the dude he fought over there we watched in Atlanta.
You tripping, man.
Yeah, that big old target. But besides the point, let me tell y'all something, man. Dillian Whyte is that fighter that, you know what I'm saying, he steps up and he fights everybody. Now, what we love about a fighter is that if you lose, you take your lumps and you know what I'm saying, you either try to get it back or you move on. And
That's why he's a fan favorite.
No excuses. He said, yo, he knocked me spark out, clean out. But guess what? I know I made a mistake. I'm going to get it back. He didn't say, oh, such and this and that. And, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't make weight. I had a bad camp. He said, yo, he knocked fair play. He knocked me out. Well, I'm going to get it back.
That's why he's a fan favorite.
I don't understand. Tell me, Michael, he don't get no credit for that?
Like I said, I want White to win. I agree. I feel like he is a fan favorite. I like how, he talk with a little juice, have a little spice. So I definitely listen. I like that. So I don't know. I don't know why. I think he's good. I feel like if we see him as far as when he fought against Joseph Parker, like I said, I'll see then White. I give him more of a chance. But I just feel like you said something about Ruiz. That's one of my tops right now, and I feel like even though he lost that second to AJ, if he focused, I don't see why
Dillian Whyte stops Andy Ruiz.
Okay.
Dillian Whyte stops Andy Ruiz. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You crazy?
Oh, come on, man.
I know.
Man.
But you know what's so funny? It's all well and good for people to get into fights and learn from the fights that they're in and elevate their skill set, because these guys are learning on the job. Are you trying to tell me that all these fights that Dillian is having, especially this rematch he's having with a Povetkin that only lost to a Klitschko like he told me and Joshua, that means that his pedigree is high, is it not? He got to learn something.
No, his back is against the wall like AJ's. He lost to someone he wasn't supposed to lose to, so he's got to rematch him. That's all.
Right. So he brings out a bigger dog. He brings out a bigger dog. He brings out a bigger chip, you know what I'm saying, on the shoulder. So the next fight he goes into, if it is Andy Ruiz, he's in trouble.
See, that's what I'm saying. We got to go by history. We never seen Ruiz. The first time we seen Ruiz get dropped was against Joshua, and he got back up and handled his business. We've seen Dillian Whyte iced out, flat out. We haven't seen Ruiz like that yet, so we can't say automatically Dillian Whyte's going to knock him out. We can't just say that. Can't just go out like that. You can say it's going to be a good fight, and it could go to the distance.
Because
I don't know what type of Ruiz. If he get Ruiz like the AJ the first fight,
Ruiz, it happened. Nobody thought Andy Ruiz was gonna beat Anthony Joshua, and it happened.
No, but even before that fight, Ruiz has never touched the canvas, never been knocked out, never been wobbled.
I just like Ruiz's skill set. That's just me. Once again, that's the Queen's eye test. I'm going by Ruiz's eye test. I like his skill set.
I'm with you, man. Ruiz, and now with the combination of Canelo and Team Canelo and all those, high-profile fighters, Ruiz is so focused and forced to train and so motivated. You seen the transformation, the legs. I mean, no. Ruiz is going to come out of that camp looking like $1 million, and that's why they tested the water with Arreola. Arreola isn't a profile fight.
Let's just hope Arreola don't cut Andy Ruiz. That's all I got to say.
Hey, man. He's not a raise your profile fight.
I know, come on. Let's just hope that Chris Arreola don't cut Andy Ruiz. That's all I got to say, man. I'm going to leave it there. Mike is smiling because you know.
I mean, if you say so.
No, I'm smiling because
Arreola's coming off the couch to get his little 250K.
Let me get to Mr. PBC here. Jumped on the line. Hold on a minute. All right. PBC, where you at?
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com. I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believes he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife. You cut the bullshit up. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
Yo. What's good? Yeah, you guys talking Dillian Whyte and Povetkin and stuff. That's pretty dope. I don't know, man. Once it goes into later rounds, Dillian Whyte looks like, super drunk off the Henny.
Stop this lying.
I'm not trying to be rude. The Joseph Parker fight was so sloppy.
You know what you woke up with your carpet today was hate, man.
Just like Tyson Fury says, he looks like Bambi on ice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Tyson Fury look like, don't let me get started, man.
Let's get to these super chats. Let me get to these super chats. Francis, you got the page up or not?
Yeah, I do. The one that just came in. I'm gonna read the one that came in. Let me check if there's any before. Hold on, real quick.
Let me go to the back.
Trey Miller, I'm gonna tell you where I left off at. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you right now. It's real quick.
Shout out to John Empire Power #1 with the big $20 super chat. No words, just love. And Big Nick says Okoli or Wilder. Excuse me, Okoli or White versus Wilder 2022.
I already read that. The one that we are right now is Intrigued the Incredible with a $5 super chat that says, when Thurman beats Ugas, all eyes instantly turn back to Thurman versus Spence. And if Spence still ducking, Thurman will go get Bud strapped. Do you agree?
I mean, Thurman will go. I mean, he's proven to fight everybody. He didn't really build up anything except, the fact that Earl didn't have a belt when Thurman was telling him, like, I can't worry about you. You don't got no belt.
I think it's capped. The reason why I think it's capped, because if he couldn't secure the fight the first time with Terrence Crawford being on top rank with a belt, I think it's going to be even more difficult for him to secure a fight with Terrence Crawford if he's still a part of top rank.
I don't know, man.
Mr. 704 with a super chat. The salute to the gang. What up, Intrigue? With the eye emoji. I don't know what that means. Maybe he's looking for a little smoke. Puff, puff. We got another super chat. From Trey Miller, who says, I guess everybody got lucky. Glove emoji. Hand up emoji. Everybody got lucky. Nah, it's not everybody got lucky. You don't know got knocked out. Like, man, Trey, you better stop it, man. Yo, Mr. 704 with a 1704 super chat. $17.04, that is. At Ness, what up? I see you trying to duck my super chats. Hashtag sniper gams. Troll.
Never, champ. Never try to duck. We got... Oh no, that's Pluck. Damn, Pluck. Let me make sure that's Pluck. Nah, that ain't Pluck. This is a new number. Who is in the 901? Memphis, stand up. Memphis or Mississippi? Who this?
Nigga, this is a plug, nigga.
Oh, you got a new number, huh?
Yeah,
How
I
you
do
been,
number
King
King
Folk?
It's still 901, dog.
It is 901.
Man, shit. Hey, what's your cash out, King Folk?
At Nest GTO, brother.
At
Nest
Nest.
GTO.
Oh, at Nest GTO.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, why nobody ain't talking about fighting King Kong?
Well,
GTO.
the rumor is maybe him and Ruiz, man. That's the whole thing. Maybe him and Ruiz, after Ruiz get past Areola, they gonna put him in the big one.
Oh, okay. And then when Joshua and Tyson Fury fight, we don't want to see no floppy ass gloves either. I know we don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, that is true. Wow, did y'all see how Billy Joe Saunders looking?
No floppy.
Billy
I
talking
was
about
saying that the other day, Ness.
Billy said he wasn't training. My man got the 20-pack, man. What the hell?
I told you, man. They double bluff over there. They double bluffers.
He extra brolic too, man. This picture he looking puffy over here, man. What the hell?
They extra coming. They extra prepared, man.
Extra, you know. I mean, they is doing Vada though.
Look at you now. Look at you just scrambling for the test.
Vada did congratulate him.
Yo, all Canelo haters look at that scrambling. Oh, but they are doing Vada though. He might be on the juice. He just might be on the juice.
I ain't say nothing about that.
So why is he wearing Vada?
I'm the bad guy.
Yo, did y'all see this shit? His co-trainer posted. I'm screen sharing this. He made a little GIF of the Billy flex and put the little beat. Check it out.
Duh.
You remember that? Nah, you don't remember that? All right, sorry. But here goes Billy in HD right here. Damn, Ben Davison all in the comments. Yo, Ben Davison, I wonder if he's ever going to get another high-profile fighter like that.
He will. You'll get the connection. Your LV Slugger with a super chat says, where Dillian Whyte B sample at? Where your B sample at?
Yo, if you want Block Talk, don't forget to press 1 time so that we know you want to rock out. Did we ever get the Brandon today? We got to go back to Mr. PBC. Your call drop, PBC. Talk to us. Mr. PBC. No? All right.
Yo, you got to wait, bro. Nigga, you act like these phones is fucking fast.
You got a smartphone, man. You got an iPhone. That's the fastest phone in America.
You just slow as hell. Right.
But anyways, I got Dillian Whyte. Hold on. I got Dillian Whyte blowing his load. He's been drinking Hennessy and Cavassier. The dude just gets wild in the later rounds. I don't know. He turns into a chubby heavyweight. I don't know what it is. He don't got no air in his lungs. He's smoking Black and Miles. He's smoking Philly blunts. I don't know. But I got Povetkin in the later rounds and Dillian Whyte in the early rounds.
Yo, this guy, I'm telling you,
Mr. PBC.
He's tripping.
Thanks for calling in. Real quick, let me run down some cash apps. Shout out to Hawk showing some love. Shout out to Hawk for $5 Cash App, going through Cash App and saving us that 30% YouTube rapes us for. Shout out to
Harsh.
Yeah, man. Shout out to James Benitez. Damn, this was from earlier where he said for Samson, talk that shit, Samson. Well, thank you for listening to that live interview with Samson Lewickovich, the promoter, Javier Fortuna, who was just ordered to face Ryan Garcia. And shout out to John Feliciano, who signed up to fight at 140 in Border Wars 11, June 12th, Watertown, Wisconsin, live in front of the world on the BPE app. He says, Whyte finna sleep Povetkin in 5.
There you go.
And then Pluck, I think that's you because it say Greg. And I don't
Pluck.
know. I think Pluck just sent some love on some Kinfo, but I ain't sure if that's you. Pluck, you might as well send more love and say, yeah, that's me, Kinfo. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you being greedy. Ah! Yo, that's it, though. I think, my Gene Bear, what up? Did we get to you? I think we did, right?
Yeah, but I got a boomerang.
You got the boomerang. You ain't lying about that.
Who?
No. Now that you were just speaking on Samson, I was a little upset that he didn't answer my question earlier. You know, I was gonna back that up with if he needed if he was looking for somebody to work for him, something like that. But it's all good. I guess maybe send him an email.
You know what? Great minds think alike. Because when he was talking that whole, I only got South American fight, all I kept thinking is like, damn, could I be his like liaison to the American fighters? I promise you, I was thinking the same exact shit. Like, yo, it's true. Why don't he have more American fighters? Like, he definitely, they just don't know him or how to get in touch with him. But he definitely could get his fighters on TV. He been doing that shit for all his life. And he the one found Pacquiao. People don't even know he found Pacquiao, Sergio Martinez, like so many hidden talents, gems, man.
He got an eye, bro. He has an eye. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You only live once, man, and I'd rather the rest of my life I'd rather just live it doing something for boxing, in boxing. So trying to figure out my way in slowly but surely. But yeah, man.
You gonna find your way in, man, right here through TBV, man, because just like that, you got to shoot your shot, man. You got to start coming to these events, man. You could have met like 5 fighters and a boxing manager at the last one, man. That's how you get in.
Yeah, I know, man. But you live this corporate life, and sometimes it kind of consumes you, and you
sick
gotta.
Days, man. Listen to me. Before I became full time, I used to call out sick and even take days off non-pay. Sometimes the greater good don't come today. You gotta hustle hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then some of that groundwork that you do, today, you're going to reap the benefits of that tomorrow, not necessarily today or tomorrow. It could be fucking like for me, 5 years later.
Show up to
definitely. Now you're definitely inspiration. I appreciate you, brother.
For sure, champ. But real quick, we got another cash app from Arthur, which is really Hawk in Maryland, sending some love with the $5 saying, this is Hawk. Where's White B sample at, Francis?
Where your B sample at, man?
Yo, is that how you just gonna answer everybody who asking about this B sample?
No, because at the end of the day, the B sample came back and it came back negative, so I don't know why they tripping.
All right. We got a lot of callers on Blog Talk. If you press one time, we gonna know you wanna rock out. Did we go to Brandon?
No. Yes, Boomerang, though. We need a Boomy.
Okay.
I did.
You sure we went to him? Because if not, then J-Mac, I know you ain't go. Are you available now? If not, NestGTO, Instagram and Twitter is over. The Queen, let them know where they can find a Slay Show at.
Oh, yep. Just make sure you go to Afternoon Sports Slay. Once again, that's Afternoon Sports Slay. If you want to support, I need more subs. If you like what you see from Off the Boxing Voice, salute to them. Make sure you hit that subscribe button with TBV because he's supporting a young black queen, letting me get on this platform. Always appreciative of that, and TBV. But I need those subs. This is my passion. You're going to hear more from me. Youth boxing, sports, everything coming soon. Tap in with the queen, Micah K. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button.
We got Brandon sliding in late. We actually didn't go to him, and the reason he ain't saying that is because he want his intro, I guess. He want that intro.
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up from back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. From jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Yo, Ness, what up? Can you hear me?
Perfectly.
Yeah, what up to everybody on the panel? Micah, salute to you, beloved. Glad to have you back on. I ain't really excited about none of these fights this weekend other than, Povetkin and Whyte too. I expect that to be a pretty good one. But it's some fights that I heard about coming up that, really intrigued me. You got supposedly Michaela Mayer and Alicia Baumgardner are negotiating a fight. So I finally get to see my favorite female boxer fight. She's my favorite fighter, but I ain't never got to see her fight. So hopefully we get the TV, debut of Alicia Baumgardner. We need more people like her fighting on TV.
Yo, she lost once already, so I wonder if Michaela could figure her out.
Yeah.
none of us care that she lost. Let's just be real, brother. But I also heard Charles Conwell and Ivan Golub are headlining the Ring City card in a couple weeks.
That's crazy, yo. Yo, that's Lou. Lou gotta put his fighters against each other. That's crazy. First of all, with the budget I heard, I can't believe Conwell fighting on Ring City. But the fact that he taking on Glover, that's a pretty tough fight. I mean, I know Conwell probably stop him, but that's a tough fight. That ain't no easy fight. I just watched that boy up close and personal the other day in Orlando. He ain't no easy fight for no one. But he get hit. He get hit. So I mean, I'm sure Conwell gonna sleep him.
Yeah, that's a damn good fight. And then also, we heard the Keith Thurman might be fighting Berto Alexander. So
I want Berto, man. I want that right here, man. Bringing him to Tampa, baby. The Sun Dome, anywhere in Tampa. Oh, man, let's do it in Miami. Summer in Miami. Yeah, Berto and Thurman. What? Yo.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I love that fight, man. Retire Berto ass. I mean, not that I dislike him, but I'm just saying only one Floridian can win.
I know, right? That's what's up. But, man, that's all I got, man. Y'all have a good one, Micah. Like I said, beloved, it's always good to have you on the panel. And don't feel discouraged if you don't know about some of the shit these dudes be talking about. Like, half the people listening don't know who the fuck Ted Cheeseman is. So, don't forget.
That's a fact. No, that's a fact.
Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. I see you, Brandon. I think I've seen you a couple times on my YouTube, too. So, I definitely appreciate that and the advice you give me.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. And they'll tell you, man, I support the ladies, man. I get tired listening to these ugly ass niggas all day on YouTube. So to have a nice little angelic face is always great.
Talking to the receiver, you went crazy echo. We don't know what happened.
Okay, you hear me now?
Yes.
I was telling her, I get tired of seeing you and Francis and y'all ugly ass every morning, man. We need some, feminine, angelic spirit on here every now and then. So it's always good to hear from Micah and, the rest of the ladies that come on the panel every now and again. So don't be a stranger. TVV, y'all have a good night, man.
All right.
All right, peace. Yo, super chats real quick. Derek London with a $5 super chat that says, Francis is my man, $100,000. But I got Whyte losing to Ruiz. But I got Whyte beating Povetkin. Subscribe to TBV, The Weigh-In, Mike on Sports. Also, we got another super chat from LV Slugger that says, Whyte is not a top 5 heavyweight. Barely top 10, 100. You're a capper.
He is capping. How could he say not? Well, not a top 5. Let me see how he looks on
the loss. I would agree.
No. But where's he at on the ring? Like, if we chose to believe in the ring heavyweight rankings, where is Whyte? He is number 4. Did he say Whyte or Povetkin?
Whyte. Well, there you go.
Whyte's number 4 on the list. We got Juan in the BX. What up? Just when we thought we was out, we back.
Yo.
What up?
Yeah, yo. Alex, play my music, bro.
Oh, he not here, man.
My nigga. Yeah, Alex is always here, bro. Y'all just don't see him. Yeah. So what I gotta say about Dillian is he definitely gonna knock Povetkin out in like the 3rd round. This time he ain't coming to fuck around. I believe that.
This time.
So I'm with my man Francis on that. Yep, he gonna hit him with a body shot that's gonna put that motherfucker in a coma for like 3 days.
You got
gonna be like, shit, I should have just taken it.
You mean the COVID gonna put him back in a coma? If anything, it's the COVID.
Well, COVID's gonna put him back in the coma right after Dillian Whyte does it. Trust me.
Yeah, the excuses. Yeah, COVID.
Shit, I wish I would have learned how to speak English and now promote myself. Cause like you said, dude is boring as shit when it comes to talking in the ring. We don't even understand a word that's coming out of his mouth. Like Povetkin said, he speaks no English. Get him out of here. Anyway, that's my time, fellas. Y'all be good. I have to start learning how to press 1 again.
All right, peace. Champ. Yes, sir. Remember, all of you can press 1 if you're on Blog Talk. The number to call in 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Looking like we got.
Yo, hold on. If Berto gets Thurman, that's Al Heyman. Hold on, that's Al Heyman showing mad love to Berto again for another big payday.
He's showing love to Thurman, bro. He giving Thurman a wounded duck.
But he couldn't give Thurman anybody else,
Who been
bro.
Who been out the ring longer? Who been out the ring longer?
Berto.
Exactly. So who getting the favor? Thurman.
Berto. He needs a check. Come on, man. You tripping. You tripping. You know it, man.
You tripping, man. He hooking up Thurman with the lob ball.
What does Morehouse Mikey K think? Hold on. What does Morehouse Mikey? Who's getting the favor?
No. That's not how you put it. Listen.
Here we go.
If Thurman and Berto happens, who do you think Al Heyman is doing the favor for by putting them in with each other?
Man, Al Heyman does not give a damn about Berto. Does not give a damn.
You're
crazy. You're crazy.
Does not give a damn. He did Berto a favor. He did Berto a favor 22 years ago when he fought Mayweather. That's the only favor he's getting. He's getting brought in to get slapped around and give Keith Thurman a little comeback fight.
Berto was his first fighter ever? Berto was his first fighter?
Carlito's a fucking hater. How you gonna say Keith versus Berto's garbage, but you bigging up Sammy Vargas versus Conor Benn? This is what I'm saying. UK dudes need to worry about UK boxing if you gonna have an opinion on American boxing. Cause you want us to respect Conor Benn and the fact that he about to go in there and fight on a dude that hasn't won in how many decades? You know what I mean? So you got to keep that same energy, man. Shit is crazy, yo. These dudes is crazy with this boxing stuff, bro. It's insane.
What you think, Micah? Who's the favorite?
That's something I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say because I would have to look more into it. I don't know on that one. I just feel like put some respect on Thurman's name.
Word.
So you pick it, Thurman. Okay, let's move on.
Yo, is the giant? Why y'all don't even respecting Thurman though? Like this, and he need Berto. Berto ain't never been slept. First of all,
beyond me. That's beyond me.
Berto ain't never been slept. First of all, so that's gonna be a good fight. But we gonna. Oh shit, this John in Michigan. He signed up, 140 pound, banging. He ready to bang with whoever. Novice, never fought, never sparred, But luckily,
what up?
I also got Isaac French that never fought, never sparred. So we got ourselves a fight, fellas. John, what up?
Cards filling up, man. What up?
All good, man.
I'm with Francis on this one, man. I think Dillian Whyte, he knocks
90
him down
seconds.
I believe if he knocks him out, he's gonna live by knocks him down and he's gonna live by the sword and die by the sword. Like I think he's gonna go in there to finish the job. I just got Dillian Whyte. Like to me, I really believe in this guy. I listened to the Pug and Cobb boxing show, and to me, like he showed layers to his personality, and I believe like. At the end of the day, he's good for boxing, and I want to see him succeed. Like, the dude has heart, and I believe in the dude, but that's just my call, man.
60 seconds.
So, you are 5'9". That's pretty tall, right, for 140? Damn, because Bradley was 5'8",
Yeah, I'm tall. Like, I'm pretty tall. Like, my mom and dad are pretty short, but, like, the height skipped a generation. Like my dad's Puerto Rican, he's like 5'4", but like straight up skipped a generation because my grandpa's tall.
All right, the possible opponent, because I want y'all both to submit footage and be comfortable with each other. But the both of you guys right now are the only two paid available 140-pound novice that claim to have never fought.
10 seconds.
And I'm gonna post
I definitely never fought.
I'm gonna post his footage. He sent me some bag footage, and I thought he looks tall, but he's not next to anyone. But I don't know if you're taller, right? But he looks, already close to weight, like not too much body fat. So you have a gym to go to, or you need the hookup? Wait, you in Michigan? That's nowhere near. Well, how far are you from the Crump?
I used to work out in a club in Grand Rapids because that's where I'm from.
Oh,
but like
nice.
I just stopped going like once I turned 20 because like I was working full time and going to school full time, and I was just like no time for it. So I really put on some weight, but I'm 160. I could lose weight really quick. I just got to change up my diet because, like, I eat Chipotle and Qdoba like no other. So, I mean, it just cutting that out.
Yo, I
so,
love
you know,
Qdoba.
that's pretty much it. Like, I got a high metabolism, and, like, I mean, there's been times where I got in shape super quick. So, I mean, I don't think the weight's a problem at all, but, like,
well,
I can find a
not
gym
the
super
weight.
quick.
Not the weight. I just want to make sure, you know. First of all, what inspired you? Because you've been listening for a while. You've been supporting on Patreon for a while. Why season 10 made you pull the trigger?
I mean, it was just location, honestly. Like, I mean, I wanted to go when you guys were in Pennsylvania. Like, I think I, like, asked a Patreon question, but, like, it just wasn't feasible just because, like, work started rushing so much. And, like, if it's in Wisconsin, it's only a 5-hour drive from Grand Rapids, so that's no big deal at all, you know? But, like, yeah, I mean, it just super close. Like, Florida and Dallas wasn't feasible, but, like, you know, I just got to plan it out a lot better, you know, for work reasons because, like, I only get so much time on vacation.
Definitely, but I'm glad that you can make it, man, and I'm glad that you think 5 hours is nothing, because it's nothing to me, man. Chris Colbert is out here. I'm trying to get with Chris, and he's like 3 hours from me, and I told him that's nothing to me. Just give me the word, you know. So I'm glad that.
Yeah. Like I used to drive trucks and stuff, so like, give me 5 hours, nothing compared to, you know, crazy 8-hour drives.
Show Kid is asking, did he inspire you?
I mean, I saw his knockdown earlier, and it looked good. Like, the dude looked like he could definitely fight.
Yeah. Well, John, man, we look forward to seeing you. Send me at least some shadow boxing so we could post that, because I'm going to be posting your potential opponents' heavy bag work.
Can I send it to you over Facebook or something? Because, like, or an email? Because, like, I don't have a whole lot of social media.
Yeah. Facebook is cool. I can download it from there. Messenger.
All right,
brother.
All right, I could definitely send that.
Thank you, brother.
Yo, I gotta say this real quick, yo. Shout out to Ness's wifey. Yo, she seasoned up some chicken wings and good. Them shits was fire. Shout out to her. She took good care of me. That's is horrible, but his wifey, she's the truth. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm joking. He's cool. He took care of me. Everything was good. I can't wait to come back.
Is, like, I only got like TV to, like, you know, be the teacher on house guessing, and you know, coming up, we all lived in a small house, so like I had the shared rooms, I had the bunk beds, all that. So it's like I feel like telling Francis, like, yo, your room is right there, and having the ability to have a guest room where he got his own space. I thought that was enough.
That's amazing.
I ain't know he need to be tucked in too. Morehouse, he want me to come tuck him in at night. Give him a little bit of hot, warm milk. I'm like, what's up with you, man?
He need that bedtime story, man. He need that bedtime story.
Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, yo. Honestly, I had an amazing time, yo. I can't wait to come back. It was dope. Honestly,
you should hold camp out here your next fight.
Huh?
Whole camp out here your next fight, man. You know it's massive sparring out here.
Being in studio is amazing. I miss the vibe and the feeling of being able to, you know what I'm saying, to look and signal. It's just dope. But yeah, enough of that, yo. Get back to the show. Anybody else we got on the line?
Nah, that's it, man. We done. We out of here for the second time. We was almost out of here. They pulled us back, but it's officially a wrap. NestGTO, Instagram and Twitter. Thank everybody for rocking out. And I seen the people asking about a live fight chat. Yeah, it just ain't been no good fights. But Dillian Whyte, Povetkin, I'm doing that. And that's an early one, too. That's beautiful, you know, to do that nice and early. Well, that's probably like 5, 6 o'clock maybe.
Yeah, the main event probably walk around 4:35.
So DBX, who super chatted Ness, a live fight chat tomorrow, prayer emojis, and flexing emoji. Absolutely, I'm down for that. Mike, I don't know, have you ever done a live fight chat for your own? Like, have you ever been live?
No, I'm actually in the process, right? I'm about to try to test the water soon, so we'll see.
Yeah. People like to watch, like, your immediate reaction to it. So, yeah, you should try it. If you want to test the waters with us, we'll be live tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, come on down,
that's
man.
the best fight is that, and today, like, you know, is Amanda Serrano, and then is Povetkin. So we could definitely do it for Povetkin.
Hey, Ness, you gonna get me in trouble, man.
What did I do now? Oh, because you talking about the wife's wings, your wife mad?
No, you like, oh, hold your whole camp down here. I got a message like, you, the hell you not?
Yo, tell her if she want to see you win. Yo, everybody knows America's the best spot to get sparring. Come on, we all know that.
I was telling you, when you get to work, when you lock into camp, yo, I can't wait for TBV to grow to where we got a fighter house where we can actually hold at least a 4-week camp where, we can provide that opportunity for fighters to, it's going to be amazing, man.
I just want to say one last thing. Man, listen, I'm not just saying this because I'm on the show. Ness, Francis, and Morehouse, TBV is so lit. I see the vision. I feel like it's going to grow. It's going to be great because I'm just speaking life into you right now. I'm not just saying it. I'm this type of person. I want my brand to grow, but I feel like with Border Wars, you got something great. You got something special. It can really do major, if y'all keep, working and doing like how you said, because I feel like you're a perfectionist. I don't, of course, know you personally, but I see it. I see it, and I love hustle spirit. I love the mentality. I'm from Detroit, so I feel like it could be crazy, seriously. How you have people calling in for it and everything, man, crazy. I see it.
I appreciate it, man. That's the wave, man. I mean, we gonna push hard. I think this one is gonna be the best ever. But Francis is already cooking up a nice looking venue in Dallas. That thing look lit, but Dallas, like, we might could do something over there, man. Yeah, man. I like what Francis has got cooking up. If we could lock that in, that's going to be next level. But Wisconsin is where we going.
Yep. All right, everybody out there, the TBV fam, I hope everybody is doing well. Mike and I seeing you again. Glad that you could jump in with us. Francis, Ness, everybody from the whole fam. Make sure you come check me out at Morehouse. That's Morehouse everywhere, Instagram, Facebook, but most importantly, YouTube. I need the subs. Push up the subs, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
All right. Well, real quick, Jeff in Nova Scotia said, just keep coming on TBV, Micah, and he's sure your channel will grow.
Every Thursday or every other Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure.
I let her know already. She's welcome here as much as she want. It just gotta fit her schedule. So but the door's always open.
Come up here and kick some butt,
Yeah. Come up here and get Francis all upset and emotional because you said Dillian Whyte ain't special. Yo, I didn't know that was gonna be it. Like, if all I had to do was say Dillian wasn't special to get under his skin, I'd have been doing that, man.
You see what he's trying to start? Look, he thinks there's a chink in the armor.
Yo, look at the casual fan jumping on absolutely at the last moment. What up?
What up?
He ain't even on mic. What up? All right, but we out of here anyway.
Yo, nah, y'all hear me right? What's up?
I mean, you sound like a dude driving in a car. What up?
Nah,
off the speaker.
Yo, what's up, man? Your man. I thought your man was coming through the show tonight, man. The Tracy Morgan joint.
We live, Aaron. But he didn't. Or you
I
didn't find
him, man.
Yeah, you probably ain't seen him.
I had the same clothes on. He would have picked me out, man. But anyway, I just wanted to sign in, and I was just driving. I was like, oh shit, yo, y'all killing it, man. Y'all fun. So I just signed in to say what up.
Yo, what up? Goodbye. Micah K. Like, who that? That's Casual Fan. He's our resident casual. And his mic is feeding back because he's in his little expensive Range Rover. But I'm going to mute him and I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Catch us tomorrow. Peace.
All right, yo.
Later.